nǹkan tí wọ́n bá sọ nínú ilé tó bí ìyá wa ṣe sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan a kàn gbọ́ pé wọ́n mú ni àmọ́ ìgbà tó bọ́ta àwọn kan ló lọ ń sáyìn so mọ nǹkan tó ń sọ fún sófà láti oṣù mẹ́wàá wọn ò tí ì gbé wá kó wá sọ tẹnu ẹ̀ sófà kò sọ̀rọ̀ kankan so àwọn ní ebina tí wọ́n ń fún lówó dátà every week àwọn ṣẹlẹ̀ yamọ́dà ó ń ṣòṣì bí ẹran ṣẹ́wó lórí social media so táwọn náà bá fi ẹnu sí ọ̀rọ̀ nọ́ọ̀sì máa wà frustrated á pọ̀ nǹkan tó yẹ kó pọ̀ ta ṣé ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé gbogbo nǹkan táwọn ti ń tò ọwọ́ kan báyìí nìyẹn máa bá wọn wó gbogbo ẹ̀ palẹ̀ bí nọ́ọ̀sì wá sọ̀rọ̀ bí ò sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ àní ó máa ya gbogbo yín lẹ́nu oh my god bí ọlọ́run ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀ ìṣẹ́ ó máa ya everybody lẹ́yìn wọ́n ní àwọn 15 wọ́n ń gbénu lé ẹ wá rò pé gbogbo dírámà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ within 1 day 2 days yẹn kò sí pákéjì yẹn lọ́wọ́ anybody ò ní pákéjì yẹn lọ́wọ́.
mistake tí gbogbo wọn ṣe nìyẹn. mistake tí gbogbo wọn ṣe nìyẹn.
àwa tún ti gbá àwọn nǹkan kan ṣùgbọ́n a sì ní kán sì pipeline ni ká sì gbọ́ máa ta káàdì yẹn lọ ná látẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ last joker.
But any suru olórí ẹ má bínú because I don't even understand this. I'm still trying to get it. Is it because we are discussing and analyzing the nurse? Ṣé òun ló fa gbogbo pé ẹni wọ́n bú gbogbo àwọn ètò àlórí platform because
some of them not much.
We are trying to get the nurse, and we are trying to let the whole public understand what police said about the nurse. Police has already confirmed the nurse as the principal suspect. Wọ́n sọ pé Wùnmí ni principal suspect. Wọ́n ní the nurse, and now gbogbo nǹkan ẹrù jẹjẹ tí wọ́n bá nínú ilé tí náà ti lò tó ṣì wà ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ di after exhumption of Mohbad tọ́dẹ̀ ṣì rí páàkì bá bọ́ọ̀tà tí paracetamol tó dẹ̀ ṣì wà nínú omi tó mix sí omi so gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yẹn we are trying to put everything together so that káwọn ọlọ́pàá lè mọ̀ pé àwọn làwọn sọ fún wa pé principal suspect ni nurse kí ló wá dé tí nurse yẹn wá di àwátì. Àwárí lobìnrin wà nǹkan oṣù ẹ máa wárí síta ni.
Because wọ́n mọ̀ pé nọ́ọ̀sì máa tún àṣírí tó bá òkú Mohbad òun ò bá Mohbad láyé torí ẹ̀ ló ká wọn lára.
Because ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé tí bàbá Mohbad ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé tí Wùnmí they said they also want justice for Mohbad but èmi ò tí àwọn kan ní wọ́n sọ pé tó bá sọ justice for Mohbad wọ́n máa ń ṣépè fẹ́mi ẹ̀mí to me I don't know that one. And nurse according to Lagos State Police preliminary reports nurse is the prime suspect, the principal suspect. Nurse is the principal suspect. Ìgbà tó wá jẹ́ nọ́ọ̀sì tó jábẹ́rẹ́ ikú ló máa ń gún. Abájẹ́ wa ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀ sódà àwọn èèyàn tó wà lágbègbè nọ́ọ̀sì wọ́n á lè mọ̀ wípé alábẹ́rẹ́ ikú ni nọ́ọ̀sì yìí o. Ẹ̀dì nọ́ọ̀sì fún un kẹ́ sá fún o. Ṣé ẹni bó ṣe wà ní òwò ní ìsí tó lòun wọṣọ?
Ṣé báyìí nọ́ọ̀sì ẹ wo nọ́ọ̀sì bó ṣe rí? Aṣáná gúùpù ni.
Ó fi orí ọyàn gan ni tó wọ̀dé.
Sísá kan fi post nọ́ọ̀sì ẹ̀ kọ́ gbé sí content. Kí sísá kan fi post ẹ̀ because sísá kan fi popular kó post ẹ̀ kó gbé sí wanted. Á jáde sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé a rí nǹkan tí nǹkan tó kàn lẹ́kún wípé.
Ẹni sùúrù.
Irú àwọn ló ra àwọn yìí. Ó lọ̀rọ̀ nọ́ọ̀sì. Ṣó ti yé yín? So nígbà tí iná ènìyàn àti iná Ọlọ́run bá jó náà á fọ ohun tó bá yẹ kó fọ síta. Ṣó ti ti yé yín sìn ó nìyẹn ní ìsìn àwa tá a lẹ́jẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ tá a ní kankan bó láàsùn yín ká tó wálé tó ṣojú ẹ̀ ṣáàgbé mo ń sọ náà níjọ́ wo mo ní prime boy ṣe wà yẹn láìfẹ́ òye mọ́.
kò lè yé náà kí lẹ́ ń sọ yìí.
lantana àbí kí ni wọ́n ń pè é ó ti miss road so the best thing is for them is to come out and say something. Even prime boy
not something truth.
Oh no ni kàn wá sọ truth even prime boy tó jáde later tọ́lọ́run yìí torí ìyá ẹ̀ wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ èyí tó ti wá ń ta ẹ̀ mo mọ̀ páwọn èèyàn tún ti fún ní àwọn ọwọ́ kan wípé èèyàn mi pàdí mi báyìí ló ń lọ so the best náà ni kóun náà wá ṣe kí ni kó wá split a house.
ẹ jẹ́ ká wá gbàgbé táwọn yẹn hopefully next inquest Wednesday prime Namali will show ṣe fi pé kí Namali tó dé Nàìjíríà kò ti gbọ́ gbogbo bó ṣe pa Mohbad.
Ibi tó lọ gan-an tó 24/7 lórí ẹni tóun náà gbọ̀n ní ẹ lọ́wọ́ interview tán fún gbà yẹn náà.
ibẹ̀ ló ti béèrè question pé kọ́ béèrè ibi tó gbé Mohbad lọ nígbà tó kúrò ní ṣú kó tó lọ lé.
mọ́mí ìwà ṣẹ́wọ̀n pé mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ kan fún yín ẹni olórí kí ká má tí ì débẹ̀. ẹ bá gbọ́ nǹkan tí Kàrímọ̀ sọ onígbọ̀n ó ní ṣé ńgbà tí wọ́n bí wàá mọ̀ ṣé ńgbà tí wọ́n lọ ló ń sọ ni àbígbà kan bọ̀ ó ní kán lọ bí wọ́n níbo ni wọ́n yà sí. That lady continue mention that part. Ṣó ti yẹ yín sìn ó bẹ̀mú tó jẹ́ pé òun ló ní ibi kan lọ ìyẹn kíní kan priest. Wọ́n ò mà dárúkọ yẹn.
Owó ni mọ́mí explains ti fi ṣe analysis lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà.
So tẹ́ ẹ bá dẹ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́ mi tẹ́ ẹ bá dẹ̀ lè fà yẹn dẹ́bìlì ọmọ bàbá olówó ẹ máa fà mọ́. So kìíní ó dìpù gan. Kìíní dìpù gan.
ẹ mọ bí tí ẹ gbàgbé bóyá òfin àbí nǹkan kan ṣẹ́rẹ́gùn tí Mohbad gé fún mi kò sí bó ṣe lè bọ́ nínú ẹ̀ ọ̀dìmí àfàdà àti wọ́n jọ wà nínú ilé nígbà tí Mohbad máa jáde láyé.
ṣẹ́rí áńgù tí mo sọ yẹn tí Naira Marley bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ ìyẹn rí pé tó ti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ tiẹ̀ rí lẹ́gbọ́n inú ilé gangan yẹn kò ní nǹkan kan ṣe ìta lòun ti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ sísọ tiẹ̀. ìgbà tá a bá wá mú tó bá wá gbọ́ tẹnu ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwa táwọn fa ẹ̀yin mélòó lẹ wà lẹ́ ẹ̀yin mélòó lẹ ṣe kinní kan wọ́n bá ìṣẹ̀wá kó léèdì gbogbo ẹ̀ papọ̀. àwọn pólíìsì àwọn onírìpọ́ọ̀tù sọnù àwọn tó rí wọn ti dàkodò àwọn òpònú ẹ̀dẹ̀lẹ́bímọ ẹ sọ gbogbo èèyàn dídọ̀dọ̀mù ẹ wá ṣe bí ẹni tó ń ṣe dírámà ẹ̀jẹ̀ aláìṣẹ̀ tẹ̀ ń ta sílẹ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè yẹn kò lè jẹ́ kí ìlú yẹn ṣe oríire kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀ pé ó ti pọ̀ jù Sanwó-Olú ṣe ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọ̀dọ́ ni wọ́n ní kí wọ́n máa fi rárí ni ṣé wọ́n fi ṣí ẹ̀yìn àbí wọn nìkan la máa kọ́kọ́ ní àṣẹ gọ́vnà wọ́n bí ẹnu ọjọ́ kìíní àná òun gbójúmọ́ wọn ṣé Mohbad nìkan ló máa kọ́kọ́ kú lẹ́nu gọ́vnà ìbẹ̀lẹ̀ máa ti mọ̀ pé yes nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí nọ́bì kékeré nǹkan kì í ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ràgó ṣùgbọ́n kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè di ẹrù yẹn tó orí ara yín náà lẹ máa fi tú ọwọ́ ara yín náà lẹ máa fi tú gbogbo yín máa ṣẹ̀sìn ẹ̀sìn àgbáyé ẹ̀sìn worldwide ní gbogbo yín lẹ máa ṣe from top to bottom mú yín pátá mi ìfẹ́ mọ̀ àtọ́ba àti ìjòyè àti tí ò jòyè àti gọ́vnà àti tí ò gọ́vnà gbogbo yín pátá òun lẹ máa ṣẹ̀sìn àgbáyé ojú máa tì yín gbogbo àwọn tó kàn wà nídìí kínní ìmọ̀kànfẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ jọ gbogbo àwọn tó wà tó dúró re as a baristas tí wọ́n wọ́n tí kínní ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yìí dùn wọ́n kí àwọn bàbá kó fún wọn lórí ọ̀fẹ́ kọ́kàn bóyá kán fún wọn ní idea how to go about it. Nàìjíríà ń ṣẹran rírọ̀ ìlú yẹn ìlú ẹranko ni. That's why they don't care about the citizen that is there. ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ máa bẹ́ṣù jẹun ní ṣíbí ẹ̀ máa gùn ó lọ́rọ̀ Nàìjíríà. Ká tún wo ọ̀nà míì tá a máa tún gbé gbà mọ̀ pé mo ń ṣiṣẹ́ bàbá sànù wa yẹn náà kò tiẹ̀ kó ló ń go èrè àní kì í ṣe fálafàlà fálànà tó ti fá gbogbo ògo ọmọ àwọn ògo ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ. ẹni tó yẹ kéèyàn máa wò kán máa gbé dànsákì fún pàṣẹńtéèjì bíi ti African Magic lòun náà bá káàkiri pẹ̀lú Wùmí gbogbo yín ni owó àìsàn lẹ máa fi wò. Mo dúró náà ìyá mi.
Ẹ ṣe mà Queen are you there? Queen dúró ti pẹ́ tó Queen ti fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Okay, the Duke, unmute your mic.
Hello?
Okay, Queen.
Short for analysis. No, if you analyze, you come machine.
Okay. Mo ṣe wá gbé sókè bí èkó dúró sí bíbá ẹ̀ tó bá dé analyse tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ fi ṣéǹjì ránṣẹ́ lè fi ránṣẹ́ but mo kó lè ní kó sí mi ìfẹ́ kó stress àárọ̀ ni mo ti gbé sókè yẹn ìjó lọ. The Duke unmute your mic.
Ẹ ṣáà ignore oní sponge ẹ̀dínyẹn o ẹ̀jọ̀ nítorí Ọlọ́run.
The Duke.
Ignore ẹ̀.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me here. I've always been a silent listener to you, Jokem, and I like the way you analyze. The only reason that made me come up is when I came across your platform today and I saw what you wrote there, Loss Alabereku. I've made my choice that everything about Mohbad case that's happened, I'm going to continue to put on my platform so that people can see and reflect back to where we started so we can know where we're coming from. But I'm going to just jump right now because now that I know that Queen is here and I know that she's on this platform, and this is a message for her. I know that definitely we all need humans to be alive. And please, if I'm boring, please, someone should tell me so I don't just keep going. But Queen, this is a message for you. I know you're pained. I know that you've literally been hurt to a point that you feel that you need to, bring out your justice. But justice is not in your hands because God sees your heart. Men make mistakes. We're actually made to make mistakes. So please, I know that you started something, but as I was going to talk about the loss, this thing just came to me that I should mention your name and I should reach out to you. And I hope that I'm speaking to this spot of you. People like fracas. People love it. I know, you really want to have your say, but please, we're all humans. People make mistakes. People do make mistakes. And I know that whoever wronged you, you yourself are seeing some examples of what they're doing, that shows you that they did wrong you and they're trying to look for something to help them get out of it. If they can't reach out to you straight away, I think that is what is meant. They need to apologize to you for what they said about your sister that you lost, and I'm so sorry about that because, it's a shame that people would stick that low to try and get to you. People will look for something to talk to make sure that you're feeling bad when you hurt them, and we shouldn't be that way. And you too want to replicate that thing. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Your battle has already been won. It has been won already. Because I wish I could tell you my story tonight, but I don't want to because when the time is right, I would say it. But I'll just give you an hint. I lost my dad when I was 9 months. I never knew him. And he was killed. It wasn't that he was sick or died. And my mom never even acknowledged me as a son because she's got other sons that she's raised. And this thing is ingrained in all of us. I don't blame her. I still pay for her upkeep. I pay for everything because, So what do we want if we found you know that there are some evil people that will make that a big happen. Even though you are just saying it out of the anger of your heart. We fight with spiritualities here. How many principalities and powers? We all know they exist. And when you're it's not an issue, it's just a being. You have to let your body to be, because there's so many spirits around us. So I know people are passionate about Mohbad's case. But the problem is a lot of people are still going to the same thing right now. And I still believe that we're going to get justice for Mohbad, whether we like it or not. Because we only shouted, we don't like what happened to this boy in the burial. How can they bend someone's neck? All day long. All right, what else? Let's compensate the family. What would you do? But you should know that this spirit is so strong that he even controlled the governor. He scared everybody. He even scared the president. So don't think it's just Lagos. So I know I've gone all ranting and, but Queen, please, you don't know me. I don't know you. You might not even meet me in my lifetime. But please, Eje Kamani and me Dariji. Only Bua. Only fee in continue like coffee Bua. But imagine I do feel to me. We're not special. So how are we thinking that we tomorrow to witness anytime? Sickness to back go expect it. So please, Queen, I know you're touched. I know you want people to understand how touched you are. But what I had feelings, I'm feeling already. You don't. And to my sorrow come. And to my go stress you. And to my feeling, you don't have to call them to come and feel it. Because there's always a sin before everything. A sin man one bed. African TV came out. It came out. In as much as we've seen a shortfall, but it did still come out. Could it not be we still need to forgive him. And if I follow this trend, I believe, my opinion, we know if we 10 million that itself will scare that person. Who is this person? But I have phone gun support. This one down. You know that if we had given him support and him not that, because now we could say then that even basically there are some things that need to be done which is not controlled by us. So people will come to this case and enlighten us and open us to some things that we don't know. They themselves will not know they're doing it. The case is in Lonia. Me, the fake people going was stressed because I need your life is more important than anything else right now. I know we want to fight for justice, but I want to one day. Dango take on Lati Sorosita. I don't know who you are. Or Lati short Dango take up off mic. If I don't sort of fire it on any more. I guess most people don't even know what's going on in Nigeria. They had to shut him up. For them to shut him up, the president is involved. This case is there for us to check ourselves. Who are the people we surround ourselves with? Who are the people who tell our secrets to our disgrace in the future? Who are the people that we think they're for us and they're against us? And Baba Mohbad said it. I know we need. The point is,
African TV
yeah, and the thing is, I don't blame anybody. All the people, I don't blame them. They are meant to be in this case so that some things can open. Billy Ayeshi one here.
I really appreciate what you are saying.
African TV.
àwa náà ṣọmọdé ibi tó gbọ́rọ̀ wọn sí àti ọ̀rọ̀. But Mr. Duke, you are here now this evening to like trying to calm Queen down.
But I think my destiny is chosen that way because I need to encourage people. My voice.
At the same time, sir, even though
Madam, calm down.
Obviously, confiding in Aries, I'm not sure that we meet, and Queen is meant to enlighten us on how the experiences she has gone through. She's met people that she thought that she could express herself to, and she did. She wasn't forced to do that, but she felt that I can feel that this person will understand me, and she chose to. We go through that every day. Mohbad is also a family, and we need to start to pick out if Iris is not for you, Queen, she might still be for somebody else. I'm not supporting her. Please take that out of it. I am not supporting it. I actually have seen so many things in this case that has made me realize that I don't like how Baba Mohbad reacted that day, because even though you are trying to get a lot of people around you, I wish Baba Mohbad to get us back to when people came out. Go and look at that video in the beginning for candlelight. We need to
how long for Mohbad? I want him to land, please, because I'm trying to get something. I'm trying to figure something out.
So, what I be? Baba Mohbad, in fact, he might be sleeping right now. But we anchor on him because he's the only one that truly came out to say what we want to say. Good justice for Mohbad. And that's why we're hearing. And he has to guide us. We are like a sheep. He is the shepherd. Who let his guide? We're right. Some of those sheep might stray. Only me. Who let you find pada. We're not evil people. Nobody's born evil. Environment to Aluman Ton was in Kotadi. And as what Jokem said, I've not spoken to Aries because coming. You understand? But to communicate, spirit queen, energy to know, attention that she wants to put into this thing. I don't want her to diminish from it. Yes, because our own spirit is so high that she can be using to empower others right now. But Utuwa Pakesi side, because I've heard her spoke many times on Paperano, so passionate. So I know she's living her life. She has a control of everything she's doing. But truly alone. Ile aye batoma biwa, okokon lo biwa, okokon de labdamalo. Epe ta she ati she, ale ma simbe to ba ma chele api obo ishele. But the point is, please, our no ni issue. Very careful for. Very, very careful. Papa Mohbad, what he did the last Sunday wasn't good enough. Because I had to no.
Zero tolerance for any anybody positive. Bruce, It's okay. It's okay. No, I think he's so. I respect so much, please.
And the point is, I spoke to I don't know.
Queen, this is my
Oh, Emma, baby.
He gave me that spirit of a man that stood. Madam Joker, my man.
Power tap. Kí n power tap bí tó ti ń ṣe gbàsíkò ní Nicholas power tap. Please let's power tap.
Ibi tí mo fẹ́ gbé yín lọ tí mo fẹ́ analyze kan pàṣẹ gbé yín lọ wọ́n jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ. Baba Mohbad obviously want justice. Yes, we know that. He has told us everything and he has not changed. But mi fẹ́ kọ́ gbogbo wa pọ̀ ọmọdé ni wa. And he's so highly intelligent than anybody that we think. Even though people might think that he's not educated. But I want you to education is not intelligence. But I'm going to leave it there. Africa TV was wrong for calling a man's sweat toilet. Oh, do me. That doesn't mean I should go and tell him. But I've made myself clear. He shouldn't. Whether it's a toilet, whether it's a mansion, it doesn't matter. It's a man's sweat. If he sweat, like the so we have to respect him for what he did. So he shouldn't do that. And then the main thing I actually want to talk about, which is the nurse that you talked about, which is you put here. I've been researching about this nurse, trying to find out more information I can get. And if you go to my platform, I even have a video of a friend who they say Teba Lossi EVI Abi VI Abi Lekki Abi Moko. Omofi. I'm now thinking, is Feyi in Cotonou? You need to listen to a friend. Only want you that 15 years. And reason to come up here, not because I just saw Queen and I just said, okay, take a reach out to Queen, no, this opportunity. I'm a man and I'm raising a man in my house and a girl that's going to marry somebody else. But Oroti nọ́ọ̀sì sọ yẹn àárín náà sọ ti gbé pamọ́ àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́ ti gbé pamọ́ ó yẹ káàdé tí mo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ because kì í ṣe òun náà tó bá fún láyè á sọ̀rọ̀ òun ló kọ́kọ́ lọ police station ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí tẹ́ ẹ bá gbára sí nǹkan tó òun gangan ó dẹ̀ tún pè padà kó wá change statement. He came right from the beginning. If you're following this case right from the beginning. But kí ni ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ tó sọ pé ọmọ yìí wà around gbogbo èèyàn ló love ẹ̀ gbogbo èèyàn ló mọ̀. So are you telling me ọmọ yìí wà ní inú Èkó yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ pé Kútọ̀nù ló ti wà. So nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ bá mi because I just thought about it. Maybe if more people talk about it a lè rí kókó ibi tí Fèyí gan gbé ibi tó ń sùn yẹ wà lé àwọn ibi tí ẹ wà.
Màmá ẹ̀ ló ń gbé nínú fídíò tí màmá ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbà yín.
Èmi náà ní fídíò ẹ̀ lórí platform.
Màmá ẹ̀ sọ pé àjà ló ń gbé.
So that's why that's the issue for brought me up. But please, if I've annoyed anyone tonight, Emma Bino, I didn't mean to.
No problem.
I just want to let us human beings.
So respect your rules.
So Emma Bino. Please, if you can concentrate on this friend that's told us more about this nurse that we don't know.
I'm wait for
where I can play video or audio. Maybe you might shoot audio friend nurse. Oh, I'm looking from the friendship.
God first.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Mama Chuka, for helping me to respect myself.
Queen said she was so much.
And
Mr. Okay.
That's my spirit would something on the part.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Duke, I thank you so much for your words, and since it was for Mohbad, I also see your passion you have for this case that Mohbad must get justice. I see your passion here and there, so I know your voice to reckon with, right? So I appreciate you also noticing me about having passion for this case, wanting Mohbad to get justice by lending my voice. So that is actually my own goal, was to lend my voice for justice for Mohbad.
And I gave my reason why, because the other day, some time ago, we used to be on, when Aries was starting her platform, and then she used to have like 15, 20 people. I would stay there for months, till beginning to the end. And then she asked and said, she'll just turn it around. Okay, what is your passion? Why are you here for justice for Mohbad? That was the topic of the day. Then we start, and I told them, I lost 2 loved ones, and one of them was actually murdered. And although we the family have decided to put a closure to it. Why? Because the police, we kept paying the police to apprehend the culprits, which was not so successful. And the last they did.
Sorry, was that Nigeria, bro?
Yeah, it was Nigeria. Yeah, my November last year. It was all over the news for like 2 weeks. But my sister is the professor in Federal University of Technology, Mina. That because of herself, she was actually supposed to train this girl in school. She connived with 2 guys that they came to her house and they slit her throat and they murdered her. So I don't know, it was all over the news, everywhere on social media that day. I could remember just like yesterday. That was November last year. And my sister was meant to come and see me in the United States in December. So that was my sister, my biological sister, same father, same mother. She lives in Mina, Niger State. She's a professor. And she's a Christian, she's a God-fearing woman to the core. In fact, thank you so much. Her life is from church to home. Her husband died in 2014.
Yeah? Is it November 2023 or
2023?
So it was after Mohbad's death.
Yeah, it was after Mohbad's death, yes. That was September, yeah. And hers was November. So in fact, I just spoke to her. We're very close. She's the closest. We are 4 siblings, four children for my father. She's the 4th. I'm the last born. Most of the time, the 3rd to the last always share this bond. So I was very, very, very close to her. So really that her death really shattered me. She stood for me in everything of my life, everywhere. When I wanted to take my bar exam, she stood there for me. She's a pillar of support. She's a pillar of support for the whole family. She supported each and every one of us. If we all have issues, we all do
on our life.
Okay.
On our life.
Oh my God. In fact, I won't lie to you. A lot of people actually wanted to give up on God. That why should it happen to a woman like this? A woman that she was paying school fees of students. In fact, she always make me to like, okay, hey, Bola, I'm doing something like this. Please help me. I'm paying for school fees. I'm not going to bother you, but right now, when the lecturers were not paid then, she told me, just do this for me, pay the school fees for me. When we resume back from strike, they pay us, I'll pay you back. She was selfless. She's a pastor. She's Pastor Mrs. She's a pastor and she's a professor in Federal University of Technology, Mina. It was all over the media, everywhere in media when the thing happened. That in no time, I couldn't even go to the media to watch anymore. I avoided Facebook then because it was everywhere on Facebook. It was everywhere on Instagram. I have everything on my phone. It's everywhere. It was
do you also have a platform where you talk about it?
No, I don't talk about it. I don't. Like I said, when it happened, the police were able to apprehend the 14-year-old girl because my sister, all her kids, they all finished calling very early. So by 26, 25, all of them were doing college and they left her. So one is a lawyer, the firstborn, she's in Abuja. Then she has 2 other kids, one architect and on computer engineering. He read that she did, so those ones were in Lagos. So she was alone. She lives alone, and her pastor was telling her, Pastor Mizadi for Lalu, you're living alone. We don't like it. As CBC, it's not so. It's not. It's like you just said a companion. Your kids are gone. You only come with maybe Christmas. That's when you get together with your children when they come to visit you. It's been like that for like 4 years. So why don't you get somebody in? So my sister said, okay, no problem. We're not saying you should get the house up, but what we think we should do is that in the church, there's some people who need, them in Nigeria, they have a family who need help. So there's this girl. My sister said she knew the girl when herself and her mother attends their church. So we introduced her to this girl, and they said, okay, take her in, put her through education, and so that you won't be lonely. You have somebody, a companion. And she said, okay, no problem. Since it's one of the passion she likes to do to help people. Like I said, she's a lecturer, she's a professor. She pays 3 or 2 kids school fees. Every time that she calls me, or somebody doesn't have food to eat, can you girls give me some money? I will pay you back. As soon as I got the time, I was like, she knows I give. I was giving. She was selfless. Even then, she planted the church. What our church wanted to plant, and they wanted to plant another branch. She started it. She was told that I need to buy the instruments, and I do. And she always said, if anything you do for humanity, do for God. So, and I knew her for like that, like I said. So she took in this girl, this 14-year-old girl, and she sent her to, she was in school, and they lived together, and she just had herself and she has a dog, and this girl, she wasn't an hassle because I got to do with church members together in the church in Mina, Niger State. So within 2 weeks, she got this girl in. She stole 5,000 naira. My sister said she overlooked it. She was telling me on Monday. Then she said by Wednesday she stole another 20,000 naira, 30,000, and she was like, you know what? I've been living a peaceful life all my life, and I don't want this issue. Our children have left her 4 years ago. They've all left from first born to the last born. So she said, I've been living a peaceful life, and I don't want this one of, Mama Farapamo, Mama Gbipapamo. I'm not used to that anymore. And I try to preach to this girl that it's not right. If you are Jay, I give you pocket money, what else do you want? You're just being covetous, it's one that greed. And she just did it again, 30,000. She said, what? I and she told her pastor that she has to go. She couldn't condone this thieving habit because woman only concern to Mama Paroni, So she's also like, I'll let her go back to her parents. She's going to keep paying her school fees, but they are living together. It's not going to be possible anymore because she's not. Her spirit is not going with her anymore because this, and that was on Monday. She was telling me. Then on Friday, she told me on Monday that she was going to talk to the pastor that this girl is leaving on Friday. I said, okay, best known to you, and I said, it's okay. If you want her to leave, still like she's bothering you, it's okay. It's your peace of mind that matters. I said, you're going to continue to sponsor these girls to college. So, to school, there's no problem. We're still going to pay her school. That's what I want to continue doing it for the mother, because the mother is a single mother, a single parent in the church, and yes, they are family of little means. I said, no problem. And we ended the conversation on Monday. So on Friday, she called me. She said, oh, the girl has left. She told her that she left. I said, okay, no problem like that. Please, you're happy. That's the most important thing. That was on Friday. So on Sunday, she called me. When she talked to me, she talked to my children, give the phone to my children, she talks to them, preach the word of God to them, this little was based on tantrum, always advising them. She always would tell my daughter, because my daughter said, no kids, she would not like to do assignments. So she would tell my daughter, you know what, why don't you mortgage 20 years of your life studying hard, and then use 60 years of your life to enjoy that hard work, when you get a good job, mortgage 20 years. That's my daughter always told me today. Auntie always tell me, mortgage 20 years, you feel like studying hard. Then enjoy the remaining 60 years of your life when you get the reward of studying hard and getting a good degree, getting good grades, So she impacted my daughter. So anytime my daughter is hard, I will call, say, I'll talk to you. She was impacting, and she impacts life. She was so patient. Anyway, so on Friday she sent this lady away. I said, okay, when she left it, I put it low. I said, okay, good. Give that to give you peace. That's all we want for you. And that was it. So we said, okay. And she was meant to come and see me in America in December. So we're planning. I said, okay, let me know when this is so that I can look for a ticket. So we need to start looking for tickets now before it hits December. So let me know the date you want to pick, and we ended the day. That was on Friday around our 8 p.m. That should be their own Idaji and she will come. Sometimes she goes from the night and pray with me. She just call me and start praying, and so we ended it there. That was it. So on Sunday morning, our own Sunday morning, right? My brother just called me because we are 4. Like I told you, I'm the last one. She's the third. So my brother is a 4th. My brother called me and said, something happened. I said, sister, phone me. I said, what happened? He said, they came to attack her in the house. I said, oh, attack her? I said, yes. Would have been taken her to the hospital. I heard my brother was silent. And I said, what is this? Talk. Can you talk to me? What he said? She didn't make it. Oh my God. I was driving. I just had to park on the wayside. I yelled. I couldn't believe my eyes. And I called my brother again. I said, what happened? I spoke to her on Friday, which is on Friday night. That's on Saturday morning. What happened? What happened? So he now narrated as, after this girl left on that Friday, they actually apprehended the girl. She was apprehended. It's 14-year-old girl. So they apprehended her and she confessed. It's all over the news. It's over everywhere. When you were even interviewed the girl, she was being interviewed. That interview was aired everywhere. And she spoke the truth. That's what I like. That's not like no one. So I think she didn't want to leave, but my sister said, you have to leave because I don't want to go through this headache anymore. 4 years without my kids, I'm having peace. Just 2 weeks with you, and she can't live with this. So the girl was begging, said, no, you have to leave. I can't. And she left. And around 4 p.m. on Saturday, she saw this girl come into her house and with 2 guys. So when she came, I said, she asked her, what do you want? What do you want? She said, madam, I came to beg you, please. I came to beg you. Then the other boys said, madam, please forgive her, please. Sis. My sister, like I told you, she didn't suspect anything. Then behold, she opened the door, the gate for them, and they came in. So when they came in, the first thing they did was that they carried the students, they hit my sister with it, and they took her into the house, and the girl experienced everything that happened. They took a chicken knife and they slit her throat, and they dragged her into the house and they locked the door. They made it with her phone, made it with her laptop, made it with and even her battery. They left, and they locked her in the house. So it was that was on Saturday, right? Saturday 4 p.m. I didn't know my sister doesn't miss church for nothing. She will never miss. On Sunday morning, they didn't see her turn up to church. They're like, it's off. It's not Miss Arifola who miss church. It's impossible. It's impossible. If she's going to miss, she will always tell us she's going to use her family in Lagos. Because so they said the pastor sent some people to go to her house to check on her. So by the time they opened the door, they found her in a pool of blood. And they called the police, and they knew what happened. That I think could it be that girl she sent away on Friday. So and how that naive, a 40-year-old girl could be. She went back to her parents' house, and they apprehended her. And she confessed. She was confessing on the road, and they asked her, what did you? She said, I was stealing. They were asking her, you were stealing. Why were you stealing? She was looking. She said, so what happened? How did it happen? He said, when mommy sent me away, I was so happy. I was begging her. And when I go to school, when I got my things in my parents' house, I went to school and I told these two guys in the school that something happened to me. The people I'm living. My mommy said I should leave. I'm begging her. She said she was hungry. Then this guy said, I don't know if that's what she was really saying. She said, they said, okay, we need to teach her a lesson to go and beat her up. And that's how they followed her there. So she said on getting there, all they wanted to do was to beat her to stupor. And that was all they did. But by the time they hit her and one of them now said, she may not, that she may go and, because they didn't mask their faces. Their faces was revealed. So she said, one of them just said, that. So they didn't really plan it. So you just came like that. So that was the story. So this is the story I shared on Aries platform. That I said, this is my passion for justice for Mohbad. I love his sister, biological sister. Hold on, if you camera, we should all learn. We should all learn. My sisters want to let people learn, you know. Èmi ló yẹ kí n máa sunkún náà, èmi ló yẹ kí n máa wà kí n tún yẹ kí n máa jitter, but I overcame it. You know what? I won't let this. My sister had gone to the weekly when she was alive. So when they happened, so they apprehended the girl and the two other guys were at large. So as usual, the police were not doing anything. They said they were in this today. My brother would travel the way from Lagos, take a flight to Abuja. You know, there's no flight from Abuja to Mina in Niger State. My brother has to take a taxi to, road transportation to Mina to see the police. What are they doing about it? They were not even knowing. She kept collecting money. I know how much I spent, and my brother too. And it wasn't seeing what we weren't getting any positive result. And the last thing they said, we heard that these guys are in they've escaped to, they've ran away to Cotonou. Is it Cotonou? I think it's Cotonou now. That's Benin Republic. Sorry, Benin Republic, and we need more money to come back. But I said, you know what? Hold it there. That's it. She said, okay, thank you so much. I'll get back to you guys. So when my brother got back to Lagos, she called. Like I said, she called me. He called me and my other sister. We are four of us. So 3 of us left. Then he said, you know what? I'm going to break a very sad news, but you have to live with it. I think we should just let Fumi rest in peace, because you know what? What these police are doing, they're just using us to go. They're just milking us. They are not doing anything. Where do you know in Benin Republic that they're going to say, no, please? And besides, when I go by road from Abuja to Mina twice, I almost had an accident. And I think so. I don't think for me would want or to put my life at risk because of a justice that we are not sure of. What the police will. If God wants her to get justice, those guys, they will be apprehended. So anyhow, somehow, without us even cajoling the police or paying the police to do it, because you have to pay everything, even to the Bible they will use to write. If you have to pay for the Bible they used to write, the paper they used to write and everything, we pay for their recharge card. You know what I mean? You pay for everything. Pay for the fuel that they fill their car. So my brother said, it's not even the money, but twice that he would have an accident on that road, he's scared. So you know what? Let's just forget about it, because if we are not pushing the police, they will not do nothing about this case. It's we that we keep pushing. It's been 4 times now, and so they just forget about it. We all cried, and my brother said, they just forget about this. It's gone. I don't want to go back because I don't want to lose my life. I know for me to, wherever she is today, she won't want me to do this because it's too risky, me going back and forth, like that. And we ended it, we cried, and so we are not asking any government, we are not asking police again about what happened. we're not going to ask him again about the case. But we just know that the 14-year-old girl she has been apprehended and she's in a juvenile. So I don't know what they want to do about her case, but we're not even interested anymore. So that was it. Then, I told him my sister has 3 kids. Her last one is 26, just like Mohbad's age. This guy just finished college. NYC in Port Harcourt. So 3 weeks before his mom was named, he told his mom, "Oh, I'm having pain in my left ear." Even my sister told me. They said, "Okay." And they said, "Okay." I took Sheyi to the doctors, and he was complaining of his ear for some time now. Even when he went for service, I told him, he said, "Let's go." He said, "Mommy, let me go face and come back." So when he came back, he's still paining me. Mom, it's okay, let's go. So she and the mom went to a doctor in Mina there, and they said, "Okay, his ear wax." They to just clean his wax, kill the wax out of his ears. They gave him ear drops, and that was it. So after that was the 2 weeks. Then his mother was named. So then after 2 weeks, my sister, because we're so close, we're closely knitted family, all of us. So this guy was telling my brother that I can't hear. They said, "Okay, we need to take him to the ear, throat, nose doctor, a specialist, not even just a general practitioner, a medical practitioner." So we took him there, and they told me, I said, "Good, let's take him there." And by the time he came out, they said, "Oh, he has a growth, like a tumor in his ears. So they need to operate it quickly, although they know if it's cancerous or anything, but they just need to operate it." And they charged us 5 million naira. So I said, 10 million naira at Lekki. So my brother was like, "You know what, it's not the money, but I feel let's watch UCH," because my brother finished from UI and he has a lot of friends in UI. His student goes to UI, he's in Lagos. So he has a lot of connection in UI. He knows the vice chancellor there and everything. He could put stones in UCH, he could put a lot of stones in UCH. So he said, "No, I want us to go and do this thing in UCH, although I'm not even going to spend up to 10 million, but it's not even the money, but I feel there are so many qualified doctors that are there, you know what I mean, professionals, but not just the Lekki hospital, because that's just for the posh, So I said, anyhow, I always respect your opinion in issues in the family, because I know so far you've taken the family this far and you've never disappointed us. So anything you feel is right. I'm not in Nigeria, let me know what you want to do." So later my brother called me, said, "Okay." By the time he called this guy and said, "Okay, I want us to go do this surgery in UCH." But unfortunately, when their mother died, I told them 3 children, people gave them money. So the money they gave them, I think they said they now told my brother, "We have already given Lekki Hospital that of the 10 million, 5 million already." Oh my God, my brother was so mad at them. So my brother said, "No, leave them, they are kids. So, what is happening to the guy? So leave him, no matter." So my brother said, "So okay, if we trust the hands of Lekki now, the hospital in Lekki now, so okay, if that's where you want to go, let them go, let him do it. Leave UCH alone." And we ended the day. So I think he went for the phone surgery on Thursday. So on Saturday, he came back, was successful. I said, "Look, I want to talk to him." He said, "No, he cannot talk to him." And that was on Thursday. So by Saturday he was out of surgery. By Saturday he was but out of his surgery on Sunday. Then my brother called me again. I said, "What is it?" He says, "What is it again, my brother? What is it?" And he said, "No, what? We lost Sheyi. Oh my God." I was at work then. What is this? So we cried. I called my other sister. My sister said, "You know what? You're not telling anybody about it, because it's so painful. I'm telling you, between myself and my sister, we told nobody. We couldn't even tell my mother. We went to Redeemed Christian of Church of God. That was the best place you could get. So this place they used to clean the way my brother mentioned. Can you imagine? It was so a lot for my brother then. So he had to go look for where they could bury this boy, because till today we can't tell my mother that she is no more. When they asked, we lied to her that she has traveled out. She's an educated person. She said, "She traveled out and he's not coming." I said, you know these boys know what they do. I'm sure he's caught up with something. They don't want he will call you. But I said, even 5 days ago, say, Mommy say notice. She's saying my mommy keeps asking question. Only to about baby, me man short to okay me now. So it means sure no came up me wife so came only pay be àwọn pé ìpè ọ̀rẹ́ ń bà mí o ṣàní lọ́wọ́ mi ṣàní lọ́wọ́ ọmọ ẹni lọ́dọ̀ tó wà báyìí kìíní kankan, So it's not like we couldn't break the news to her because she's a woman who just lost a daughter. They couldn't say she lost a grandson. And like I told you, I was on Aries platform and she asked, what's my passion? Why am I here for just one word? And I narrated this same story like this. That is what brought me to Justice for Mohbad. That is because of my sister, and we decided to give ourselves closure. If the government will give us, then we give ourselves closure for peace of mind and for the safety of my brother. Well, I took it a pledge upon myself. Anyway, I see the fighting for justice for someone, and I see that there's a glimpse of hope on that justice, I will join to fight it, and that's why you see me here. That day she played music for me. I cried because I have never spoken about it in any way publicly since it's happened, and I shared these 2 stories with them. And I cried, and she played the music with me and everything. So I said, you see, when you see me those days when Papa used to bring all these anti-justice against justice, those days I used to do those mad stuff. You see me, that's why you see me there on top of my voice, because I know that Mommy knows a lot about this death and she's concealing it. I know the pain of losing a loved one and you don't get closure. I know what Baba Mohbad is going through right now. We are lucky that we gave ourselves a closure by ourselves. We decided we give ourselves a closure. That's why we did not pursue my sister's mother to the police anymore. It's just right. Just like this. Look at what the police are doing. Look at what the government is doing, frustrating all efforts of this legal team to get justice for this guy. So that is it. That's what happened in this case. So before now, I used to, because of my passion for justice for Mohbad, it kept on and on. I knew it from Facebook, the way she started this thing. She started well. She started good, fighting for justice. All of a sudden, I heard her, bashing this man. I said, what am I hearing? And I approached the Ñûűrse. I spoke to her on the phone, because we had exchange numbers in the past, because we wanted to do something together concerning Karim, wanted to write a petition against her in United States here. That's an opportunity to have a number. And I spoke to her and I said, you know what? You need to stop this thing you're doing. If indeed you have passion for justice for Mohbad, even if you feel the father is doing something wrong, you should call him inside and I talk to him. You don't have to open his kind of wrong out there for everybody to hear. It's disgracing, it's bad. And besides, I have not seen what this man has done wrong anyway. He has given his keys to legal team. If the legal team are messing it up, it's not his fault. And I talk to him, please. If you want to talk to Baba, please, can you call him privately? And you don't have to talk to him out there like that. Although some things I heard you say, I couldn't believe you. You knew that you have stood solidly for just Mohbad. You are not bashing him. Please, you need to stop this. I beg you. And I can't remember what she said about the conversation then, and I let her go. And all of a sudden, I heard her again. She won't stop. She continued. I sent her text messages again on WhatsApp. You need to stop this, please. I beg you, please. It's getting at me. I've loved the love from before. I know the feeling of not having a closure. And you know what, please. And if things I don't like you're doing on your platform, you will not bring all this anti-justice, and for them to be bashing this man. Please, I beg you, please. Stop in the name of God. I beg you, please. Even at the time I asked her, please, is there anything I can do to make you stop? Tell me, can we rub minds together to see what you can do about these things? They can stop bashing this man. please. She didn't respond. And later I heard that because she spent 3 million naira on this case, sometimes so in my heart, I said, okay, maybe that's why she's mad. She spent 3 million on this case and she's not getting reason for the 3 million naira. She has every right to be mad, but that also justified bashing this man for me. And I said, okay, maybe that's the way she can handle it, bashing the man publicly because she spent 3 million. I said, okay, her hands off. My hands are clean and her hands off. I stopped talking to her. And last week, I had a woman came on Coffee TV. I was explaining that she had Mr. What's her name? Madam Aries calling Baba a thief. That she couldn't believe her ears. That she said she and Aries were together on Ada Universe, and that the 3 million naira she people crying. So no, it's okay. I'm okay. Thank you. It's okay. So okay, honestly, I didn't hear that word because you know what? At the time, I started avoiding her platform because I didn't want to hear anything that would say. The next time I advised to her, she's not listening, and somebody I respected so much, and I know myself for something. For your company, stop. To get back at me. To me, Konkiri. We like to go. You know, I was avoiding this thing from happening. That's why I kept going to her, begging and pleading and talking to her. What can I do to make you stop, please? Because anyway, so I heard this woman crying, said, why is every so insensitive to a man that just lost his son and your head bashing him, calling him a thief, saying you want to account, you want to audit his account and everything. So I was opportunity to be on Coffee TV platform that day rather. Then I just few days ago I said, I hear this woman say, Madam Reese did not pay a dime in that thing. I said, I don't think so. Then I sent a request and they brought me up and I said, excuse me, ma, what are you saying? Are you saying English did not pay time with that thing? And she tried to Baba. She said, yes. Are you sure? I said, yes. If that money is from that universe, it's not from Madam. I said, I don't think. Then I said, hold on. And I said, Madam, can you please come up and come and confront this woman in what she's saying, that you don't have a time in this game and you are dragging this man like this? I don't think it's right. I know she wouldn't come up, but I just made up. I just called the call that she needs to come up. I know she won't come, but I know somebody's going to read, as usual, I know somebody's going to screen record and send it to her. And she didn't come. I know she wouldn't come. And I said, you know what, if you're not coming, can you give me the receipt of what you've paid so far, and I will pay. So that you can leave this man alone. You are just being sensitive at this time. I have lost a very close one to me. I know how it feels. So please, you can imagine somebody now dragging me on my sister's back. You know what it means? I don't think I can stomach it. So I told her, let me have your receipts. I will give you your money so that I can stop bashing this man. But later, after I spoke on COVID, he stopped just to.
Hello, what happened?
Sorry, my internet.
Okay.
So the next thing I said, let me get to Ada Universe to find out if truly she paid the money. Because I don't think somebody will not pay money and you'll be dragging them like this. I said, no. Let me call Ada Universe and find out. And I told her, if I want to do something, I will tell you publicly, you know what I want to do. I made her know. I said, I'm going to Ada Universe on this platform. I don't have any contact that ever would know her for me. I will get her. I know I was able to get the contact, and Ada Universe answered my call when I called her and I explained the situation. I said, can you please help me with this issue? I said, I don't want to go back. So when somebody came on platform and said, Aries did not spend the time and just dragging Baba for nothing, I just want to find out. Then she said, you know what, people are mixing this case together. And she explained that Macaulay and Smith, they are not from Lady Aries. Macaulay and Smith is for her foundation. She used to have a lawyer called Lawyer. He was a senior lawyer. But a retired judge advised that for Mohbad's case, they should not use a senior lawyer, they should use a senior advocate. And it is Bankole has been that introduced, it's the judge, retired judge, that introduced Bankole has been to them. So they said, okay, they're going to go with Bankole suit, and they left Davis alone, which will be their lawyer to the foundation. And then Aries picked the Davis started working with the Davis. So at that time, you know what? I saw a receipt of 1 million naira that she paid for. I don't know where I saw it. And that's all I know. And I know that in this case, she wanted to do something about radio station to whatever, about maybe something that she paid. And when they want to courier some documents, she paid. So that's all she knows. But the 3 million naira, she don't really give all the things she said are some the 3 million naira I do, but she has not seen a single 3 million naira receipt from Aries. She only saw 1 million, but she knows that she has spent some other money. The thing that is paining her, that what is going on, that Aries started well in this case, but unfortunately, the way she's going by now, she has actually made her good turn bad, because a lot of people have come to tell her, no, my mother, you never to come to she never come to YouTube and Facebook. Many of you come to tell her, you know, they want everything seen on TikTok. And like, you know what? She said she has spoken to Aries about this bragging Baba, and that made her say reasons you need to stop. Even if they are not accepting Bankole Smith, how should they want to be mad, not you? Because you have to go there and pay money to Bankole Smith, not you. So why are you mad at the bar? It's not fair. You know, she took the reason. It is not listen, and she let her be. But now that I'm calling, I said, did you? I said, thank you for all your verification. Have you heard that Aries calling Baba Iti? It was an Iti. If I said yes, she was not happy too. I said, and also she promised that she was going to audit Baba's account. And the audit for what? I said, thank you. And then Ada Rivers told me that, do you know despite rejecting Bankole Smith, do you know that I've paid into the Access Bank? Do you know that people on my platform always ask me for information of this this GoFundMe, this Access Bank? I give them the details of the banking details, and they go to pay. I should be the one to be mad. But I've seen encouraging, if the route Baba wants to go is using Sanshito, she's okay with it, as long as all we want is justice. So I thanked her and I said, thank you. And lo and behold, I came back to this platform and I explained to everybody, Aries did spend money. She did know that she did not spend. I don't know it's up to 3 million, but it is what this person told me. She saw it's of 1 million naira, but she doesn't know of other. But she knows she has spent some money. And then on this platform, just I was talking that I said, Aries, if you have your receipts, can you produce it for us? We are going to pay your money so that I can leave this man in peace. Can you just produce the receipt for us so that we can do what? So that we can pay this man in peace. So that I can pay you off. So that I can let this man breathe. It is somebody who's just lost money, lost a loved one, and you are just insensitive to him right now by bashing him, calling sort of names and all things. So as we said it on this platform that we're going to continue the money, and we're going to give it back to her. Because what she's doing to this man to me is just appalling and uncalled for. This is just insensitive. I don't care. Justice for Mohbad is separate, and this thing for Mr. Loba. Mr. Loba has blood in his face. He's still alive. So he needs to secure his safety. He needs to be well. He needs to be healthy to fight this justice. Imagine him hearing all this. He's going to drive into depression. Nobody likes to be hearing somebody's abuse. You know what I mean? And the unfortunate thing, you will carry those things and just go on your platform. You'll be talking about Baba, and you'll be adding, and you'll be this is just I couldn't just fathom out this appalling news of her. And I said it on this platform that day, and I said, come and give us your receipt to pay. And before you know it, she went to use this platform to make a video. She said, Papa Mohbad is she went going on saying that she was going to somebody that she had she came to my platform. She came up to my WhatsApp. I don't want to go to shorten it. I don't want to bore people. She came to my platform and she was asking me, since I've confirmed from Ada that she spent 1 million naira, I should pay her the 1 million naira. I said, me? I'm not going to pay a dime until I see your receipt. Produce your receipt. She said, but Ada confirmed. That was a WhatsApp chat back and forth. I said, no, it's Ada that saw the receipt, not me. I need to see that receipt because I can give you a dime. I need to do the receipt. I can't pay you anything if I don't see that receipt. And all that money that she said $85 she paid for one radio station, whatever. I said, whatever money you pay, can you please provide the receipt? That's all I'm asking for. She said, me, I'm making mouth. Maybe I said, I don't have the money. Then I told her something, I don't want to repeat it. Then she went on and said that, okay, she's going to find the receipt. She's going to blank the name of the name and the account. And she's going to say, what do you mean? Who are you calling a fool? Why are you going to take me for your route? You're going to give me receipt that you blank what? So I'm not entitled to see that information. You want to get your money? Madam, I beg. Back away. I'm not a baby. I need to see a full receipt. Not with nothing blanked, because that causes suspicion. Am I sure you're the one that even paid it? You know, if you have to blank names and account numbers, please, I'm not going to go that route with you. Give me a receipt that is transparent. That's all I need. And we ended the conversation. In fact, she blocked me that day. She made some other ranting. You know, I don't want to go back to that good thing, but I match her back to back. That was Sissy. And the next thing, she went on Sissy platform and said, Uma, I'm going to collect my money for them. Uma, she said, I spoke to somebody on chats. I'm going to bring those chats out to show the lady. She said I did not spend any money. She's going to bring those chats out and somebody can record and send it to me. And she said, again, they said they were going to contribute more money for me. I'm going to collect money for them. Then she said, they don't know Papa Mohbad. Papa Mohbad called himself a pastor. How can he believe? Oh my God. When I heard that, I was like, let me tell you something, Madam Iris. At this juncture, for what I just heard about this, I think what Madada just called you is what you are. You are a controlling freak. You like to control. You like to be in charge. But you know what? I'm not going to let you control me. Right now, I withdraw. That's my commitment to pay you money. I'm going to pay you no dime. Because you know what? I came to just for Mohbad. You came to just for Mohbad. Every other person came to Portugal. All invited. Nobody invited us. We came here to fight for this man. To help this man fight this fight. Because we know this man is helpless. He can't fight this on his own. So any money anybody has spent in this case, you chose to spend it. The man did not cajole you. He did not put you on duress. He did not put a gun on your head to spend all this money. So therefore, I withdraw my earlier commitment of paying you your money. Because why will you go on Susie's platform and go and be saying that you're going to bring up my chats between me and you to substantiate that you spend money and also you're going to collect your money? Should you say to me no money? Should you say you can platform no money? You are getting no time. You are a controlling freak. And I'm getting to get fed up of this your shenanigans right now. And let me tell you, I give you no dime. I'm not going to pay shishi to you anymore. Because go send it to bed. Could not win it. You chose to. But that doesn't warrant you to drag this man. And you still went around to come and start dragging this man that he called himself a pastor. He called himself a pastor. His name is his ex-wife. I beg your pardon. Those are the things ahead. Just maybe 6 minutes clips, 3 minutes clips. I couldn't take a say, no. Nobody controls me. Nobody tells me what to do. I'm a grown woman. Right? I'm an adult. So, the fact that I said I was going to pay your money, you heard of money, you, I don't think if you're in your senses, I don't think you should go to Juicy's bathroom and go and boast of it. You know, nobody called a shot for me. Oh, Gary me now. You know the Gary. And I said, you know what? I withdraw my commitment. I give you no dime. But let me tell you, you say you want to read my chats? Go read it. But let me tell you something. Whatever you say about reading those charts, whatever action, because I know you're good at analyzing. If you do those charts, it has justice on your platform, and they kind of say unpredictable things about me, I will tell you the next line of action that I'm going to take. And I sent her that message. She blocked me. I used 2 numbers to send those messages to her. And lo and behold, I was waiting for her so good. She came on a platform. Because she just people on a platform, she raised it. I didn't want to mention name, but because she herself has come to mention that I have to mention the name. Do you know Queen Elijah? I said, oh my God, she went on and on. She read all the messages, all the chats on WhatsApp between myself and her. And if you look at this chat, if not that this is a dorm, you can see that I'm the one right in this job, begging you to leave this man alone on that chat. And you feel you are superwoman. Everybody should be subjected to your control. Never. You can't control me. And she now read all the chat and everything. She now started asking them. And so about when she feel rich, she was asking them on that platform. Kini mo ṣe báyìí? Kini mo ṣe? You know, those people that she has sub. That has wrinkles all over her face. The 50-year-old woman a 55-year-old woman looking like a 70. The next thing, and in that chat, Eris also told me something. Your nephew is going to jail. His nephew. Spending is not my nephew. Spending is just my neighbor, former neighbor when we were growing up. The thing I just noticed about Eris is that anything she knows about you, that you told her in genuinity, in truth of it, she will twist it and use it against you. And that's what she did to me. And that was why I came hard on her yesterday. So anyway, when all those gullible supporters on that her platform started talking, I didn't want to listen to them because I don't think they deserve my attention. I said, you know what? And she started dragging Baba again there. I said, you know what? I told her, you don't know, I will tell you my next line of action when I hear what you want to say on your platform. And I heard that Abraji Baba again. I said, you know what? I'm going to work. Because before I used to go and borrow coffee platform to talk. But I said, no more. I can't do this by myself. And I opened my platform and I addressed her. And I said, you know what? This my platform is strictly to address AB shenanigans by Idragi Baba. I'm not making any panel to talk. I'm really going to address and talk about it. That's what I'm going to do. This platform. Enough is enough. Because I'm sure now, because I've withdrawn my commitments of paying you about what you have expended on this case of Baba. I'm sure you're going to go harder on him because I can see that you really want your money. Because from that show you did or you spoke on Susie's platform, I heard you say, I can see you read. Oh, she really wants that money. She really wants that money. You need to go and listen to that audio. For my opinion, that's my opinion. So, and I say, you know what? You're not going to have your way. You could have your way with those people you put your platform. You don't have your way with me. If any couple to the kilo, so that's my own platform. And I addressed her. And he said, the more you drag Baba, the more I come and address everything you are saying. And that was the first show I did for her. Then the second time, first time she came, she was coming with that teacher, whatever, I blocked it quick. But when I wanted to do the show, I actually shared the live to her. That was she's wearing orange. I shared it to her so that she can listen. I'm not doing anything behind that, so that she can listen. I sent it to her immediately. I started the show. And lo and behold, this stupid Abati came on my life. What are you doing here? I just saw him. You are this person who Eris will be bashing Baba, and you will sit there. You will be there encouraging her. And one time, I was on an organization platform. I heard you saying, I will give him money. Since all you know, Guresi is to eat just for bad money, you're not advising Baba the right way. I am going to do your job for you. Without eating money. Go and call Baba Mohbad for me. I'm going to pay. I'm going to advised him, you need to sue the police and I'm going to give you the money to sue. Timo Boba money killing for you. She's a very instigator. But he's smarter than Aries. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not even sorry. But he's smart to Aries, The next thing, Aries now said, so I just got up there and said, I just said, about it. You go and call your father for me. I will not stand here and watch you disrespect Baba Noba, Mr. Noba. What has he done to you? You should go and call Baba Noba for you. You go and call your father. That your missionary father did not teach you how to respect the elderly. It's your own father that should go and summon here. Nobody summons Mr. Baba. I will not let you finish all the shenanigans. And that was it that day on the mobilization platform. So he has the call to come and platform yesterday. I said about Kilo Wambi. Do you think there's any platform where she allows you to bash Baba Mohbad, allowed to talk ill of this man? I cursed him out and I blocked him. And that was it. So last night, and I promised Eric, I said, you know what? I'm going to be on your life now to watch anything you say about Baba Mohbad. Because you know what? To be honest with you guys, I did some underground investigation on this case. Because I don't like to fight to be at fault, especially when I fight on behalf of somebody. I actually did my background investigation about all these things it is alleging. It is saying about Baba. They are all lies. And what did I detest the most in my life is lies. So she was just fabricating lies to defame this woman. A man that anti-justice is already castigating, and you stay there and you feel the right thing to do is to do it more and more on him. And let me tell you, everybody, she lies. Aries is a liar. She's a pathological manipulative liar. Let me put an example to you. She said, people are saying Baba Mohbad is seeking for justice. Oh, really for justice. You guys should be surprised. Baba Mohbad is a liar. Even Baba Mohbad, I have an audio. Baba Mohbad lied. I heard her saying that. And I called her out and said, Madam, and I know what you don't belong your control. Because to those days, when I used to talk to Baba, I did some recording and these things that. I went to talk to somebody and said, Joseph, I want to ask something. Could it be true what Aries is saying? That he has Baba Mohbad's recording, that Baba Mohbad lied. And this person told me, do you remember when Tolani lied on Baba? When Tolani when Tolani on the daft, I put Baba pretending to help him out when he recorded him. Remember that time? Baba is wise then. Baba is wiser now. So when Baba met Aries, Baba was careful. If he never mentioned nothing that would implicate anybody, not even him. So that thing she's saying is a lie. And then I went to my platform 2 days. I said, Aries, I challenge you to play that audio that Baba lied. Because on your platform you're saying, I don't know why Aries is such a sadist who derives joy in another person's downfall. That is, Aries is a sadist. And I told her, I challenge you to play that audio. Till today, Aries will even post audio playing. I don't know what she gains by lying on this man. I don't know what she's trying to gain. Aries, do you think you own your life? Do you know that somebody who created us own our life? And he can quench any person's life he wants. Mama Shebi Enipe, so what I'm trying to tell you guys, Aries, Babala, Oniro, Ayeraye Yini. Èyí tó sọ pé òun ní evidence against Baba Mohbad yẹn, tí Baba Mohbad parọ́, irọ́ ló pa. Because you know why? I told her to play that audio. Could he play? Meanwhile, when she came to my WhatsApp to chat with me, she has those chats. What did she do? She quickly brought them out. As I'm telling you again, Aries, I challenge you to bring that audio that you say you have for Baba Mohbad when he lied. To be a battle in Aries. abatẹnijẹ́ ní Aries Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ máa bà tiẹ̀ jẹ́ bó ṣe ń ba bàbá yẹn jẹ́ bí Ọlọ́run ṣe máa gba gbogbo ìdílé ẹ̀ jẹ́ ní Aries. I challenge you. Mo sọ fún ẹ pé mo gbọ́ ẹ ní show every day a kò ní rẹ̀ mí, but you know why I didn't want to do it? Because everybody was on Job Daddy and they were discussing something very, very, very important. Everybody, everybody is doing something very, very, very important on him. So the thing is that we recording you are it is we record you are I don't know if somebody has heard her play anything.
He played it.
She played it. So what did Baba say? Kilo kini Baba Sombe.
Baba was saying you should bring evidence that African people was no, Madam Kofi.
What was it about? What was their conversation about? Because she is saying she has it.
It's about TV. Like I think she spoke to Baba about fantasy. Baba was citing fantasy. So after that record, every said that was how Baba was carrying African TV on his head then. It was not a bad record. Baba didn't say anything bad, so don't mind her. But I have the record. I will send it to Madam Coffee tomorrow. It's on this phone.
But why is TikTok trying to end this live now? What's going on? What's going on now?
Power tap.
Maybe they are reporting.
Please power tap, please. Please power tap, please. Please power tap and send gifts, please. Let me send mine. Please power tap and send gifts so that they know what we are doing here is meaningful.
Thanks for the gift.
Yes, please. Let me mute.
Okay, I will drop down and go my other phone. Like I kind of
So the thing is that I knew it. If Elise has anything, she will manipulate it to suit. Please, can you mute please as you're coming in, please? Elise will have something. I'll be interested. Let's just listen to it. She will manipulate it to suit that her vindictive attitude of bashing this man for nothing. She will manipulate it to suit that her vindictive attitude. And like I said, yesterday on that platform, she couldn't say a word on my platform. She didn't say a word after all I said about her, that I challenged her, I in fact, I dragged her into the mud. I dragged her into the mud because you know what? Aries is swine, and I dragged her into the mud where she belongs. If you think,
Okay, let me play it now.
Yes, we're waiting.
Tí Iris ò ṣe jẹ́ ká gbọ́ voice òun ò ní kúrò wọlé ṣe.
He said I should bring my evidence that African TV.
Why can't we hear your own voice, mad person?
Shouldn't sign.
I beg.
The reasons why he
I
shouldn't
don't want
sign
to
with
listen to these lies.
African TV. I should
Ó
bring
crop nǹkan tí bàbá sọ ẹ̀ gbọ́ nǹkan tí bàbá sọ ni bàbá ní pé please hello mute your mic justice for Mohbad. I'm not interested in this nonsense. Look at what she said. She tried to crop Baba's side. Baba said, pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ sọ yìí, with all what you have said, ma. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ sọ, ma. Mo wish láti rí evidence àwọn nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe yẹn. That means Aries called Baba and told Baba some certain things. So that was the response tí bàbá fún pé pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ sọ sílẹ̀ mà mo fẹ́ rí evidence. So she cropped that side to suit what she's trying to talk about.
I told you, she's all out. She will manipulate anything she has to suit her thing. That is it. I knew, Aries, I told you. Aries, most of way. I told you. If I know what you will have. Mo ṣe ń twist nǹkan láti jọjọ́ yìí ni. Mo dẹ̀ ṣe ń bá bàbá mi jẹ́. Ayé máa bàjẹ́ ní Aries, mo ṣe ń bá bàbá yìí jẹ́. Ọlọ́run máa gba ilé ẹ̀ jẹ́. Ó máa gba ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ jẹ́ Aries. Mo ṣe ń bá bàjá yìí jẹ́. Ọlọ́run máa gba ayé ẹ̀ jẹ́. Á gba ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ jẹ́. Tó ti yẹ, ó sọ fún Kémi àti Aries àti àdìjọ kẹsẹ̀ bọ ṣòkòtò náà kọ. Àdìjọ kẹsẹ̀ bọ ṣòkòtò kan náà. Mo ti ṣí platform, mo ti dé sí ẹ lọ́rùn. Mo ṣe kí ni mo ti dé sí ẹ lọ́rùn. Tí o bá fi àràbù tó o ṣe àràbù fún bàbá yìí that you are lying on this man that is already on the ground. Ọlọ́mọ ti kí bàbá ní bàbá wà nílẹ̀lẹ̀. Jẹ́ pé àwa là lift màmá yẹn up. Lọ́pọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ Ọlọ́run lọ́pọ̀ àwàdà we lifted this man from what this is her that has happened to him. You still want to relegate it. What do you stand to gain, Aries? But like I told you, I am your match. Aries, why did you go and call Mr. Muiwa yesterday when I was raining curses on you and your children? Why did you go and call him? Did you tell your cohorts that you called Mr. Muiwa away to intervene? Did you tell them that you called Mr. Awe? Did you tell them? This Mr. Awe that you have not spoken with since October last year. You now started calling him in Kilawa, August. How many months ago to Mr. Awe, I beg your pardon. You don't deserve to have non-entities phone numbers like Aries on your phone. Can you please just delete that number and throw her number away? Because I have done same. I've deleted her number because she doesn't deserve a space on my contact, on my precious phone, my iPhone 15 Pro Max that I have, because she boasts with everything she has. And she's the richest person. She's better than every other person on this party for justice for Mohbad. Mr. Muiwa, please, I would advise you, just block Aries' number and throw it away like I have done. She shouldn't reach to you. Ẹ tó bá ìsọ̀ látọ̀ tó bá wá sáré bọ̀ nígbà tí mo fi iná jó tí mo fi náà jó lálẹ́ àná ara ẹ̀ gbọ̀n. And I told you this, èmi àti ẹ àṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa bá mi sọ tó máa gbọ́. Ìyá mi kò lè gbọ́ tí tó máa sọ fún mi tó máa gbọ́. As long as what I am doing is the right path, because you are just being wicked and evil. Kí ni bàbá yìí ṣe? Ó kí ló ṣe fún ẹ? Ó ṣe lọ pa ọmọ títí ẹ. Ọmọ ọkùnrin tó ń dáná lọ kitchen lọ́jọ́ sí tó ṣe video. Why don't you go and kill him? Ó ṣe lọ pa ọmọ títí ẹ. Kó máa sọ seek justice fún kó mọ̀ bó ṣe ń rí. Aries, go and kill your son and let people seek for justice for him. I know what Baba Mohbad is going through. You this insensitive bitch. We are so insensitive and inhuman. And like I told you, I'm your Waterloo. You have met your match. You come for Baba, I come for you. I don't care what anybody says about it. As long as I'm using my own platform. I will not use anybody's platform than mine. But just today, I don't want to clash things up because they were a Doc Daddy treating a very, very important case about the nurse, and a lot of people are there. If I open my platform, it's like I don't want to, because you know why people are interested. They want to see me rubbish you. They want to hear me rubbish you. Everybody is interested. Do you know people come to my DM? People that have been on my DM to thank me that I'm able to come up to stand up to your bully. People are coming on my DM thanking me that I'm coming to stand up to a bully like you against Baba. So everybody is interested. That's why they not on my platform today. Because I don't want to distract. That thing Job Daddy is treating on the nose is a very vital and important fact in this case that we need. So we need to talk about. And that's why I'm talking just a little. So I'm not giving you attention. You're not relevant. You're not relevant. But you know when I'm going to make you relevant? When you insult that man, I will make you relevant. I will drag you back. You drag that man, I come out for you. You see what you told me about my sister and my kingdom? What's it that day? If you are not believed, I swear to God, my sister did not, my sister died in vain. Shuffle, Aries. Sister me to mock here. She died in vain. Distracting me, and I refuse, although I gave it back to you. She started Mr. Wetu, but so laptop to back. They should go and talk to me. Talk to me about what? But if you know right there, I'm back to my project. Ètò ṣe fún Mr. mi mo ti fún ẹ tán náà. Mo probably mo tọwọ́ bọ̀ di ṣépè fún ẹ. Mo fi ọwọ́ tó di picture ẹ. O lè wẹ̀. Kò sí babaláwo sáfà, kò sí pátó tẹ́lẹ̀ wẹ̀. Wà ṣọ̀fọ̀ rọrùn. Kò mọ̀ bí àwa lose the New kò mọ̀ pain stand go through. You telling me you're recording, you want to use it against me. Maybe you have Aduri. Do you know what they call provocation? You provoked me with words, and I responded with words. To give for ni court man come alone. You Talufesu and don't get like you only tie to J. Aries, thank your stars that the family you are dealing with, the Aloba family, they are so subtle. They are so calm and subtle. But the baby away. They come joke, for me, consent by virtue of that power of attorney given to him by Baba Mohbad. Mr. Awe can act on Baba Mohbad's behalf. You know, let him just give me consent to sue your ass in the United States here. I will find you out. Very easy. You know, it's America. I will find you out. I told Mr. Awe, case. Anyway, I told him, the very moment, series party letter to, and I'm going to do register mail for you. That you know what I mean in America? They're not going to put it your email, your mailbox. Handling over by personal handling. When you collect it, then you sign for it. tó bá wá dénú ilé àbí ẹnìwọ̀ tó bá kìjà tó di fọ́ọ̀sì tó bá ti kọ́kọ́ rí suit against you for defamation against Baba Mr. Loba mo ṣó mo guarantee wọn pé tó bá dé platform lọ́jọ́ kejì ò ní pé Mr. Loba mú ò ní sọ anything to damage the engine mọ̀jú ò ní kú báyìí mú ò tẹ̀ ní fẹ́ kó dé court torí kí ni this man has overwhelming against you that you are no what you are calling unbeatable names you are lying and I will demand that all those things you call them out wàá mú proof ẹ̀ jáde tó bá mú proof ẹ̀ jáde ibi tó ti mọ̀ you know what they call they can lecture nípa defamation do you know what let me tell you something do you know what defense to defamation is? It's called truth. One of the defenses to defamation of character is truth. As long as what you are saying is truth about that person, you are good to go. The court will not levy a compensation on you to pay on Mr. Loba. But because you know what you are saying is not true. Because you are saying Baba Mohbad in church, only instinct. Is instinct the same thing as Baba Mohbad? Is instinct the same thing as reality? It is. Baba Mohbad in church, only instinct. Is instinct the same thing as reality? It is thank your stars. Báwọn tó ń bá ṣe, àwọn alọ́ba wọn calm. Ká ní pé Mr. Mohbad wá fún mi ní àyè ní ọdún ọ̀hún. Tó bá gba lẹ́tà yẹn lásán, wà á dákẹ́ ẹnu ẹ̀. Torí ṣolówó tó ń gùn yẹn, wà á sọ compensation fún mi lọ́ba Mr. Loba, I swear down. But máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ orí ẹ̀ pé àwọn family tó ń bá ta, àwọn family tó ń rubbish, àwọn calm family náà tí wọn ò fẹ́ wàhálà tí wọn ò fẹ́ kí ó dẹ̀ ń dùn mí. Ó ń dùn mí, máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ orí ẹ̀. Ikọ́ tí mi bá ṣe fún ẹ, ordinarily, kò something, just infer, kò make statement to infer that it can be inferred by Mr. Loba Yobawi. The way I would write that claim against you. Oh, Bombay. Oh, bí ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ pé àlọ́ wọ́n láwọn ṣe Mr. Loba ẹ mọ̀ kọ́ tó ṣe wọ́n ní kí n fi sílẹ̀ pé Mr. Loba ní kí n lè gbé ajá ni kó máa bá very sísè two-legged dog wọ́n ní kí n fi sílẹ̀ pé ajá ni kí n lè kó máa bá wọ́n ní kí n lè kó máa gbó lọ sílẹ̀ wọ́n ní ẹjẹ́ lẹ́gbọ́n ẹjẹ́ kí Mr. Montikeni kò máa rádọ̀ ọ̀pá fún láyè àtàbá sọ̀rọ̀ lera wọn ò tí mo fẹ́ kó máa kí ló kó máa gbọ́n ni mo fẹ́ kó máa gbọ́n ni I wanted to go the legal route with you I wanted to go the legal route with you tí mi bá shut the up minutes yesterday but unfortunately thank your stars ipe Mr. Awe is a man of subtle mind àwọn tó ń tètè máa ń forgive èèyàn tí wọn kà ń kàn sí mo orúkọ tẹ́tí pé máa yí ó lè ní gbogbo oríṣiríṣi tẹ̀sí kálẹ̀ mi ni pẹ̀lú báwa tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi yẹn tí bàbá lọ bá fún mi ọlọ́mọ pé gbogbo yín àgàgà wọn tó wà l'Amẹ́ríkà owó tó níyẹn wàá ta gbogbo wíìkì ẹ tó ní wàá ta lé ẹ wàá fi sanwó fún mi tí bá ń charge ọlọ́run but máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ orí ẹ pé àwọn tó ń bá ṣe wọ́n tutù wọ́n calm if not ọlọ́run mọ̀ pé máa shut it down nílùú yìí America legally I know what you are doing gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ I told you when you are defending somebody when you are labeling someone you know what your defense can be a mistaken point it's called truth and unfortunately everything you are saying about Mr. Loba there is no truth in it and arabu ló ń ṣe o kàn fẹ́ ṣe kí ni o fẹ́ gaslight man yìí o kàn gaslight so that people can know what drag him put him up for dragging that's what you are doing. Gaslight, go away from me, no gaslight. Continue true. Of you come and drag money. But like I said, since Mr. Wilba, Mafia no me, Mr. Loba no way. Platform me is enough. So yeah, platform me is enough for me. Since Mr. Loba, they don't want to go legally with you to shut you up, but you rush don't ban it. What right do you have to record Mr. Loba without a permission? Oh, do me, babe. These people have a very good case against you and they can make good money off you. But don't join your long. They take us to see what is shooting back. Got on with Lara and kò tí Mr. Kenny sọ fún mi nìyẹn tó ti ṣe ó ti dáadáa ń gbà kọ rí ẹnì ọ̀kẹ́ bàbá náà ti sọ ní bàbá mention the last time kí n mọ̀ pé àwa tá à ń jà àtẹ̀wọ́ kí ló wá dé àwa tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ dáadáa ní padà wálé tábí mo ti bá ti ń padà wálé èyí tó gbọdọ̀ wá padà wálé àwọn àfìgbálẹ̀ ìgbà ẹ̀sẹ̀ dànù owó èèyàn gbọdọ̀ padà wálé we don't need her anymore because she's all out to destroy this man ọlọ́run dẹ̀ máa destroy yẹ ó máa destroy yẹ God destroy your family Aries I've started with you ṣorí ètò sọ yẹn èmi mo ti gbàgbé ẹ̀ mo ti padà sí road mo ti padà sọ́nà tó yẹ ó jẹ́ ọ̀la fẹ́mi àti lórí platform mi kí a máa gbàdúrà pé kọ́ máa hold any important any platform for something very important mi nílé ìwò ìṣá mi nílé ìwòtúrí mi ìfẹ́ distraction mi ìfẹ́ distract anybody ká ṣe kọ́ta fẹ́ ṣe you know let me tell you something like I told you I'm your match I am what I do bú bàbá kò gba change ní ọwọ́ mi Aries ìsọ bàbá and collect your change from me olórí gbogbo obìnrin yìí àgbàyà. Mama, you're just a control freak. You feel control everybody. Don't feel control. Go and control your children. Don't come and control anybody here. I want to buy back for any. And those are the people you do it to. You can't control me. You can't control me. Nonsense. Olodo. Woman tó ṣe kí ló burúkú ẹ̀ woman tó ṣe ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ tó ṣe fídíò against ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ yẹn dàbá wọn wọ̀ sí Aries has no guy money 3 million tó lóun lọ. Woman kan savage man came up to her platform that woman was so right but I don't follow that woman's courage Aries olórí burúkú ó lè lọ gbé fídíò wa ó ní woman yẹn ni you can see you are so daft Aries more difference the voice that savage woman is different from tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ olódo kò mọ̀ kọ́mọ woman yẹn kọ́ olórí burúkú wọ́n sì ẹ̀ka ló pé woman yẹn ni and there is other woman ó ṣe ní fìfẹ́tì ẹ̀ tí ó yẹ kó fi owó kó kí náà pé qt kó fi kó kí ní etí ẹ̀ olódo èmi kan tí mi ò mọ̀ people I know they are not the same olódo sáré lọ pé kí ni wá woman yìí ni do man àbí sọ́tì mi insult ẹ̀ ó wà ní ọwọ́ mi ẹgbà ẹ̀ tó ti yẹ ẹgbà Aries ẹgbà ẹ̀ ó wà ní ọwọ́ mi I will be flogging you when you install Babaloba. I will flog you when you Babaloba. Ina àti ẹ àdìjọ máa mú nǹkan lẹ̀. Kóbìnrin tààtọ̀ rẹ̀ kọ́kùnrin lákùnrin. A máa wọ ẹni tó lómi lẹ́yìn olórí burúkú obìnrin yìí. Àgbàyà olórí burúkú obìnrin yìí. You are saying your own ni pé you cannot even allow Baba Mohbad to make the church kò sí kò ní dáa fún ẹ. Ta ni ẹ? Who are you? Kàlọ́ bàbá Mohbad lè wọlé bàbá Mohbad tiẹ̀ lè kàn chíà ẹ̀ tó lè jókòó sí. Ó yẹ kí bàbá Mohbad ó yẹ kán kó chíà yẹn kí wọ́n gbogbo ẹ̀ lórí mi lórí gbogbo obìnrin yìí. Ó dé bí ìtú bàbá oníbàbá kí ló ṣe fún ẹ? Tí mo bá wà láyé yálà ìjà ẹ̀ ó lè sọ̀rọ̀ sọmọ yìí ó lè sọ̀rọ̀ sí bàbá ẹ̀ tí ó lè jẹ́ pé ikú tó bọ́ lájẹ́. Yálà ìjà ẹ̀ ó lè bá bàbá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá Mohbad ń ṣe olùkọ́jà tó lè jókòó tí kò lè ní dáa fún ẹ. Ó yẹ kí bàbá Mohbad ó yẹ kán kọjá yẹn kí wọ́n gbogbo ẹ lórí ni kò kú dànù lórí gbogbo èmi àti àlejò àwọn nǹkan lórí TikTok yìí ni mo lè mọ̀ pé mo mọ̀ pé ó máa fẹ́ àtàkì mọ́mi tó kẹ́ ẹ̀ tó ti yẹ mo rẹ́dì fún ẹ ìwọ burú mà yìí she's beautiful in and out ìwọ gọ́gọ́ lábúké tó bá wọ ẹ̀yìn yẹn o ti súnké lẹ́yìn rí ìwọ gọ́gọ́ lábúké ọ̀sìn rí ìwọ gọ́gọ́ ní abúké ọ̀sìn ohun tó bá lọ wọ èèyàn rẹ o ti súnké olórí burúkú ìwọ gọ́gọ́ ló súnké. Mommy Jokem is beautiful in and out. Who is always beautiful in and out? You told so to talk. Truth is beautiful in and out. You are for the pit of hell. You are a born liar. I mean, I'm calling you motivated for him. Come for my Mommy Jokem. Come for Baba. I swear down, I will flog you to death. My come for them. I'm waiting for you. This is for when lately. We are getting funny so be like I said, me distract the judge from Mohbad. We should have funny so be like anybody. Ever me share life with you. Share for okay. Yeah, but share with you. I'll share this life with you. Only cool risk. I'll share this life with you. Right now, we see what they stole the people. mo ti develop thick skin. Oh, ní distract me. Oh, sí nǹkan tó lè sọ sí mi mọ́. Mo mọ̀ kí nǹkan tó ń ṣe fẹ́ lálẹ́ àná yẹn ó ju ẹ nídìí ló fi náà ra ẹ lára díẹ̀ orí bó ṣe ń rí lára. Kò sí nǹkan tó lè sọ mi mọ́ mi ìbí dẹ lóhùn. Kọ́ọ̀sì tí mo chaati fúnra mi pé mo máa gba bàbá Mohbad, máa gba àbùkù tó fẹ́ kan bẹ̀ báyìí. I will save that man from you. It is wicked soul. Ìyá àjẹ́. Mo gbọ́ àwọn kan ní coven. Àwọn kan ní coven. Ìwọ kankan ìyá a witch. And the Bible says, suffer not the way to live. Iye kan pa ẹ́ dànù ni. Olórí burúkú. Èmi àti ẹsẹ̀ àjọ máa mú nǹkan lẹ̀ lórí black app yìí. Ìwọ tó bú bàbá Mohbad. Mo dórí ẹ̀ tàbí kò kọ̀ fún mi jókè torí mo pa fún wọn. Ayé ẹ̀ máa ṣá málámálá. Ó máa bàjẹ́ mọ́ mi lọ́wọ́ ni. Ohun ẹ, that your voice. Ó máa cease fún ẹlẹ́nu aládùn olùkọ́ nílé sọ̀rọ̀ when I finish with you. Tí bá parí pẹ̀lú ẹ̀tọ́ rí. Tí bá parí pẹ̀lú ẹ̀tọ́, wàá dín pọ́nfẹ̀ wàá lánú báyìí ọ̀rọ̀ nílé jáde mọ́. I will solve the life out of you. Olórí burúkú. Olóṣì. Ìwọ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Mo ń jó díẹ̀ o ṣe bó ti play nǹkan tó mo ti wọ̀ ká àjọ kí ni náà mo challenge ẹ. I challenge you to play what you have bàbá Mohbad is like and you play it. Kí la bá ń bẹ̀ lies. Onírọ́ manipulator. You played it. What did you find in your play in the whatever you played? Lies upon lies. You are a child of the devil. Oh, me, show me. You got to that thing you just played now. That man said, give me proof. Oh, no, you better go back to school. Look at us elementary school to go and learn. Yoruba. Only evidence is on only proof is on. Baba Mohbad, oh, she ma conchia to my woman. So yeah, my phone Baba Mohbad. So you know you said Baba Mohbad the conchia for Kujoko say. My wife Baba Mohbad you. I'm a fún bàbá lóko wá fún bàbá lóko ní owó tàbá fún ọ ní owó tán bàbá ò bá máa wá conchia yẹn ọ máa wá ohun ẹ lórí tó máa fi kú dànù olórí burúkú we don't need you in our midst don't distract us here just for Mohbad just for all olórí burúkú tó ti yẹ jẹ́ ìfiyẹ́lẹ̀ for now fún ọ̀bẹ tí mo fẹ́ fẹ́ látàárọ̀ tí mi sì rí fún ẹ kò ti fún ẹ lálẹ́ yìí ló jẹ́ ilé ìfún ó dọ̀là pẹ̀lú mi àti ẹ Suzy come here Suzy come here. You know, I was speaking English for you because I know you don't understand Yoruba. Suzy, you know, I know that you and Aries are partners in crime. That is why Aries will do things that are wrong. I've seen you several times. You will support her. I have never commented. I have never spoken to you. That Aries will do something wrong, you will never chastise her or she because you're also an evil woman. Yesterday, Abati came to instigate Aries on her platform, and that's why she touched my sister and my nephew, and I gave it back to her. I caused her naked, and she cannot escape the wrath of God. What I've given to her, I swear down. For you, you carry your mouth, because anytime she say, you said, is another queen that will be talking and she'll be gasping for bed. Cool. So you know that I've done 2 live shows for Aries. I did not mention your name because you did not install Baba Mohbad. I've not seen anywhere before Baba Mohbad, so you were afraid of me to call you out for nothing. And that's why when I called her Aries twice on my platform, I never mentioned you. But you have the guts because you want to support your partner in crime. And you know what? I'm going to deal with you. Come here. Do you know that you are very bad in speaking English? Your English is full of error. You know, I gave you a lesson yesterday. That I told you that when you are speaking, you speak very bad English. Very, very bad English. You should be ashamed of yourself. Your children should be ashamed for you. That a 142-year-old woman, you are speaking English like a dropout, a person who did not study the function of school in Nigeria. Before you address me, Suzy, go and learn proper English like I'm speaking. I've spoken for almost 1 hour, going to 1 hour. I don't think I've made a grammatical error because you know what? I'm learned. And I know what you know your problem, maybe, Suzy. I was telling my daughter, see, English language, especially this age of her, where my daughter is now. I told her, you need to pay attention to what your teacher is teaching, especially all these senses, because you're going to need it in life. And by the time you're not taking this serious, by the time it's going to catch up with you, people will be laughing of you, making fun of you. And that's when you got it wrong. As a child, when you were growing up, when they were teaching you tenses, you did not pay attention. That is why you are coming to talk and all your words are full of grammatical error. Yeah. What you are supposed to use past tense, you use present tense. What you are supposed to use plural, you use singular. I'm ashamed for you. Your children should be ashamed of you, Susie. The other day when what's this lady's name? And I took her the issue with you that she was saying you can't speak English. I thought she was just being sarcastic about you until something just told me, let me pay attention. Let me put my ears down to listen to you. Do you know what? When you're supposed to use is, you want to use are. Oh, no, do. Better go and learn to make English. Go and learn how to speak English because to talk to before you can address intellectual like me. I've spoken for almost 1 hour. I don't think I've committed any grammatical blunder here. Please go and learn how to speak English, Susie, first before you come and defend your partner in crime. And like I told you, I never involved in this fight because I never saw you. It's not Baba Mohbad. In fact, all of the show Baba Mohbad did on Sunday, you came there to encourage him. That's why I never called you out. I didn't drag you along with David. It's David. 2 times I came out for her. And you have the guts because you want to support your partner in crime. And I'm going to do what, unfortunately, I'm going to drag you into this because nobody insult me and get away with it, especially when I'm on my rights. So I'm going to tell you, Susie, go and learn to speak English before you come and address me. Because if you address me, and you speak bad English to address me, you are going to be in trouble. If you use bad English to address me, Susie, you'll be in trouble with me. Me and you are going to have problem. So I gave an assignment yesterday because I noticed you don't know how to use an. An is used for vowels. A-E-I-O-U. They taught me this when I was in primary 3, if I remember. I've finished college. I've finished my professional exam. Right? I can still remember when they taught me like yesterday. When they were teaching us tenses in school, where were you? Where were you? You didn't pay attention that you are using. You don't know that when you're going to call A-E-I-O-U, you cannot use A. You must use an egg, an apple. Can I have an ice cream? Can I have an orange? I want to use an umbrella. Then the other ones are consonants. The D, the B, the K. The T, those ones you can use A for, you don't need an. I've lectured yesterday. Did you bother to learn what I taught you yesterday? And I taught you about plural and singular. You don't use plural because most of the time when you want to use is for one person, you're going to use are for many people. You use are for many people and you use is for one person. I see you mixing it up. When you want to talk about many people, you use is. These people is something else. So something you should be ashamed of yourself. These people is something else. I heard you say that. These people is something else. So you're supposed to say these people are something else. These people are something else. Oh no, do go and correct. Finally, Susie, go and correct your diction before you come and address me. Susie, go and correct your diction. It's not too late. Before you come and arrest me, go to Amazon. I will help you find a book to correct your diction. I will do you a favor, Susie. I will go on Amazon. I will find the words. I will go and find a book where I will help you correct your dictions at your old age, so that when you talk, you don't disgrace yourself. That you are just disgrace yourself before me. You want to drag me, but yet you can't speak good English. If you want to drag me, you can't speak good diction. You can't come and use past tense and present tense, use present tense for past tense. It's not possible. You hear me? So first and foremost, go and learn your dictions. Get your dictions in place before you come and defend your partner in crime. Aries. Because when she's doing wrong, you will never correct her. You won't support her. What do I expect? Based on the same feather flock together, both of you are evil. Both of you are mad women. You can see. Do you hear what I said? Mad women. Because there are two of you. If it's you talking, you're going to say mad woman. Woman is for one man, one woman. You can see my dictions are perfect. Did you hear me? You can't even be an attorney. You can't be a lawyer for your diction not to be perfect. How do you want to address the call? How do you want to address clients? Oh, no, do. Go and correct your dictions early. Susan for justice before you come and drag me. Before you come and join your sister in crime, your partner in crime, your evil partner in crime. Before you come and address me, I'm going to finally to door to poor people. I gave you two assignments yesterday. I taught you how to use consonants and how to use vowels and how to use past tense, plural and singular. Now, your thoughts, I will be teaching you every day. Don't worry, because even if I buy an Amazon, I can't send it to you because I don't have your address. I can buy you Kindle. You know what you call Kindle? Something that you can download on your phone. You don't even need a physical book. I could have bought you Kindle version, but I can't. If you want to talk to me, get your diction straight. But you know what? Like I said, I can't send you a book that can help you correct your diction because I don't have your address, and you will not. I will have liked you to do that favor for you, but you will not want to give your address. So you know what? I will be your online teacher. I will be your TikTok teacher. Each identity I will address Aries for you to carry your bad diction to address me. You are in trouble with me. Once I give Aries her soul for insulting that man that has not done things to her, that she just been evil and being a manipulator, I will drag into it. I will give you lesson. Your lesson for today, we are going to learn when we are going to use has and had. Has, please, I'm coming. My battery is going down. Your lesson for today, number 3 lessons. I gave you 2 lessons yesterday. I'm going to give you 2 lessons today. And we are going to do, because I noticed that you keep on using has when you want to say had. Has is something that is going to happen in the future or happening now. She has listen. Then had is something that's happened in the past. I've noticed that you keep making that mistake too.
Show my way on she's on nurse. So if you go carry some nurse,
So your lesson for today is how to use has and had. Because I notice you keep using hard for has. You keep using hard for has. Because each and every time I listen to you, you know what? Unfortunately for me, right? I always tell somebody, when somebody, I'm very good at picking back dictions. I don't know, maybe it's a phobia for me. I don't know. I'm very good at picking back dictions. You know what? I wish, you know what I'm going to do to you? Everyone's auntie is a very good English speaking woman. I will implore her to help me teach you English if you allow me, if you allow her. Everyone's auntie. I've listened to you on Facebook, on TikTok. You speak perfect good English. Can you please help us out with Susie for Justice? I'm sure you're of the same age. You can't speak a single sentence of English without a grammatical error. And she wants to drag somebody. Is that not pathetic for her? So I'm showing you, Susie, go and listen to every woman's auntie talk and learn from her how to speak good dictions when you're speaking English. I don't even need that. I don't want to drag the poor woman to this. But you know what? I'm going to cite an example. Go and listen. Susie for Justice. Go and listen to everyone's auntie. Right? Go and look for her. Everyone's auntie. That's her name on TikTok, on Facebook. Go and listen to her listen. Go and listen to her talk. Those are ladies of timber and caliber who they use correct dictions when they are talking. Not you using past tense for present tense, using plural for singular, using consonants for vowels. So go and listen to her take. That woman's talk smooth like butter. Every woman's auntie, you guys, I'm not joking. Yeah. You guys, you need to go and listen to that woman. She smokes smoothly. Her whatever. Her voice, not even her voice. Her dictions are like butter. Olodo. Susie, go and listen to everyone's auntie and go and emulate from her. Go and emulate her. I'm sure you don't know the meaning of emulate. Susie, you don't know what to emulate. Emulate is called copy. Olodo. I will teach you the lesson of your life. The next time, if Aries is doing the wrong thing, you will not, because of partners in crime You will not call her to order. Don't worry. I've given you today. Today, Susie for Justice, what we learned today? We learned how to use hard and hard. Hard is for past tense. Let me stop tapping. Hard is for past tense because I've seen you use hard several times for something that's happened in the past. I've seen you use as is also for something continuous. Uludo. I will just give it out. That has and has sometimes could be difficult because you could use it in past tense, you could use it in present continuous. I will teach you, don't worry. I will teach you free of charge. Free of charge. Like I told you, go and listen to everyone's answer. Go and learn from her. Those are the people, she's the kind of person that she could talk and I want to listen to her because her dictions are so perfect. Her tone is so perfect that you know what, I feel like licking everyone's auntie's words when she's talking. Go and learn from her, not a tout like you, Susie. Where are you from? I never informed you in this fight with myself and Eris to leave this Baba Mohbad alone. You came to join your mouth. How dare you? I will rubbish you, I swear to the bragger. That one that Alazuko did for you that last time is small. That one that Alazuko, I see how the caricature she did for you on the photo. I laughed and laughed and laughed. She that one don't do you. You guys flagged that shoulder and that day I remember. But don't worry. Come for your English tomorrow. Go to everyone's auntie and go and learn from her. Go and emulate her. Let me tell you the meaning of emulate. Emulate is called copy. I know you don't know, you will never in your life know the meaning of emulate. Láyé oh ni dá sọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run, oh ni gbìjà tí ó kún ẹ̀. O ti orí pé o ti forí kó sọ́ọ̀bù báyìí to not defend the brother and the crime. Olódo. We've closed for Susie. Let's close today. Tomorrow we start again. I will help you look for another way to some things I've seen you, I've heard you pronounce. They told me that you understand. People are abusing Máñy Mohbad. Please, the way Susie call autopsy, is it different from the way Mohbad calls autopsy? And this, I'm sure Mohbad knows he only finished primary school, and I'm sure this fool calls it for justice. I'm sure she went to college somehow. Let me just emulate her. Let me just elevate her. Susie, do you know the meaning of elevate? I guess you don't know the meaning. The meaning of elevate is that let me jack you up, let me raise you up, let me elevate you small. I thought you went to college. How did you pass through school with those your bad dictions? Next time, if Amy is doing the wrong thing, you will call her behind closed doors and tell her what she's doing is wrong. You will not open your gutter mouth and defend the rubbish she's doing. Like I told you, on this Black Park TikTok, I will be your English teacher because your English is so bad that when you say it, each time I hear you say, you know what? It runs my stomach that I feel like pooping. Each time I hear you Susie, when you talk, you know what? It runs my stomach that I feel like pooping. That's how your dictions are irritating to me. Do you know what I mean of irritate? Do you know what I mean of irritate? Let me find another word. It's something irritate. Irritate is I can go on and on. It is when I'll be talking for 1 hour. Please, can anybody point a wrong diction that I used so far? I don't deal with nonentities like you and Aries. I swear down, both of you. Do you used to watch? Those days when we were young, do you used to watch Fido Dido? Do you guys used to watch Fido Dido? Those days, you don't want thin character like this. That very thing that you have spiky heads. Fido Dido. If by the time I carry you by my left hand side, carry Aries by my right side, when I match you together, both of you will become Fido Dido. Those guys know Fido Dido. Fido Dido, go and Google it. Fido Dido, go and look at that image. By the time I carry it by my left hand side, carry Susie my left hand by my right hand side. When I match them together, you guys turn to one like Fido Dido. Thank you so much.
Honestly speaking, I need to appreciate you tonight. Mo mọ gbogbo bí mo ṣe bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ látàárọ̀ tó fi hold títí di time yìí, and that is why I allow you to vent out a little on my platform, because I know what I've been doing since morning talking to you, and you need it. With the story you share, your sister and the Navy story you share is so pathetic, and I keep thinking about something when you are sharing this story. Pé àgbàsìkò tí Ọlọ́run fẹ́ ṣe ìdájọ́ fáwọn ọmọ tó ṣiṣẹ́ ibi yẹn ní story yìí bọ́ tàrí, because the story, the incident happens after the death of Mohbad, and now I'm hearing it for the first time. Mo wá wò pé Ọlọ́run fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ ara ló ṣe jẹ́ kí eré sì fi bú ẹ tó wá lè ṣáì pẹ̀lú public. Maybe God wants to do something that aspect. So accept our condolence. Stay strong, darling. You know I love you. Stay strong. You're a strong woman, too. But stay strong. I love you. And one thing we keep saying is this platform, we learn every day on this platform. A big lesson. A Wuru story that will tell you how to be careful about your house help. Age 14 years, to lè ṣerú nǹkan tó terrible bẹ́yẹn. That means that girl ó ti wà nù gang pẹ̀lú àwọn boys méjì tó mú wálé yẹn. So that is why we need to be careful. Ta ló èlì expect pé irú ọmọ 14 years old yẹn máa nírú evil mind yẹn láti ṣe nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn. I saw the interview on TVs, or is it TVs or channels, when the police was interviewing them, but I never knew that it would be someone close to me, like Queen. So sorry, Queen. Sorry for the loss. Accept our condolence. Now, with me, I don't care about Fisher, but I'm confessing down. I just want every one of us to pay attention. Kelly Aries was discussing something else with Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad now responded, and when he responded to what Aries has been saying, gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ bá mi sọ, kẹ́ gbọ́ conversation yẹn o, gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ bá mi sọ ni mo ti gbọ́. I've heard all what you've told me. Tẹ́ bá lè jẹ́ kí n rí proof, I will act on it. If you can provide proof, you can produce proof, I will act on it. Now, it is what caught you being who are not clear. Does it make sense? Ṣó fi rí pé bipolar and worry Aries. Ṣé bí Aries ṣe wáyé pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn wò, no should make sense. Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. Mo kàn fẹ́ sáré sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ibẹ̀ yẹn kan tó bọ́ sí normal topic. You are not there. Okay, no problem. Because I listened to it. Èmi, wọ́n ní sọ̀rọ̀ kó máa rántí ẹni tó mọ̀rọ̀ gbọ́. Sọ̀rọ̀ máa rántí ẹni tó mọ̀rọ̀ gbọ́. Ọmọ primary school tó bá play recording theory sí play yẹn, ọmọ primary school will be able to say what really transpired between Baba and Aries. Aries called Baba. Like maybe ó ń ṣàbòsí ni o, bóyá ó ṣàbòsí èèyàn kan fún bàbá yẹn ni o, bóyá ó parọ́ ó ń bá èèyàn kan jẹ́ fún bàbá yẹn ni o, bóyá ó sọ̀rọ̀ mú ìwà fún bàbá yẹn ni o, bóyá ó sọ̀rọ̀ gúrẹ́sì fún bàbá yẹn ni o. The that man now replied, gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ ni mo ti gbọ́. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ ni mo ti gbọ́. Tẹ́ bá lè jẹ́ kí n rí proof àbáwọn evidence máa lè fi ṣe. Ó wà kọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀, kò gbé síbẹ̀rẹ̀ pé òun ló ń pe bàbá, kò jẹ́ kí response tiẹ̀ náà jáde, n tó discuss jáde. Ó wà kọ́ọ̀tì bẹ́ẹ̀ wá ṣe, ó wá ní ṣé mo ní tí bàbá yẹn ń bá wí African TV ló ń sọ. Ẹjọ́ ǹjẹ́ bàbá dárúkọ African TV nínú conversation yìí? ṣé bàbá dárúkọ African TV nínú conversation yẹn? I'm just asking. Àwọn ìbàjẹ́ iṣẹ́ ibi ìkà tí ìrìsì ń ṣe òun lè rí yẹn, but Ọlọ́run ti bá ń wá ṣe, kò ti ìpàdé má ṣe. So Queen tí mi wà ń bẹ̀ láti fún ẹ ní Syria, because I've calmed down since morning. That is why tí mo fi allow Queen to pour out her mind this night. So I know they will work playing 100%. In a lie, when I drag me, careless on me. Now, back to what we are discussing earlier. The issue of nurse. This picture is the nurse. That's the other one. She was on makeup. But this one, this is a natural face. This is a natural face. This is a natural face.
Maybe the same person, Isha.
Òun ni mo fi ẹni tó wọ́n rí, mo fi wọn ẹni tó wọ́n rí. Òun ni mo fi méjèèjì ọ̀hún lẹ́ni olóhùn ni. Okay, there's this makeup you do to your nose that can give you content. So òun ni o, she's the one. I showed the person that knows her. She said, méjèèjì. She said, yes, that's her. It's her.
That's our topic.
Ohun àtẹni tó gbéṣẹ́ fún mi, a máa fèsì àwọn méjèèjì ni. Àtàwọn tó ń analyze ní other leg, ẹ máa gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ òkè tó gbé lọ. Wọ́n ní 4 minutes wọ̀. Wọ́n ní èmi ni mo rìn lọ́dọ̀ wọn sí, inú mi dùn pé mo ti make impact. Mo fún wọn pressure. Wọ́n ní 4 minutes walk ni kì í ṣe 1 minute. Ṣé tó bá jẹ́ number 50 nílé wọn? Mo mọ estate yẹn. Nítorí mo sọ fún yín pé mo mọ estate náà. Ilé mélòó ló wà náà ẹ̀?
Bóyá àti
lọ ṣe kó wọ́n mẹ́rin. See, let me tell you something. Is it
rí níbi tí Mohbad ti dúró síta nígbà tó fẹ́ máa lọ show lọ́jọ́ yẹn? Ilé Mohbad gangan ò jìnnà síta rárá.
See gates, don't mind them. Èèyàn kan tó ń tàn wọ́n ní pé wọ́n máa lọ turn níbi Eleganza àwọn ọmọdé. So they are on the same street, that's same road, same street. Báyìí mo sọ fún wọn pé ilé yẹn, hospital yẹn is immediately after Working Hotel. Then after that, the editing. So that they will know. But
ó lè jẹ́ mẹ́rin kan tó pé ní Mushin àti tó pé láti kò fẹ́ gbà kan ló sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn o. Àbáwọn àdúgbò tó ti pé wọn
ti tọ́ ní gbàgbé àtọ́rí wọn kì í ṣe gift dára lọ ṣe dàbẹ̀ pọ̀ máa ń gbé question wá fún
mi. Going forward, pressure ti padà sọ́dọ̀ nurse àti Wùmí àtàwọn tó wà nílé yẹn, àwọn la máa pè àti police, so that gbogbo wọn àwọn máa lọ́ wọn pọ̀ mọ́ra wọn títí wọ́n fi dá wa lóhùn kọ́ta máa ṣe nìyẹn. So tí wọ́n ní narrative tó fẹ́ gbé jáde nísìnyí ẹ̀ mú ìwà ti sọ fún wọn pé kó máa fa ẹyọ ọlọ́pàá yẹn gan ni kó máa pè àti gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì yẹn gan làwọn fẹ́, so that government á lè go after wọn for where ẹ tó bá jẹ gbì ló máa kú gbì. Àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní wọ́n ní ọmọdé ẹ̀jẹ̀ sọ ọ̀kan fún wọ́n ní woman yẹn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó ní interest, òun náà ó ní vested interest, ó wà vicious ju Queen lọ, pé ó kọ́ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kó ti dákú láti dá ó vicious. Wọ́n ní an interest kìnnìkan, ó ní òun máa lọ investigate ẹ̀ dáadáa, wọ́n máa lọ investigate ẹ̀ pé ó láti jẹ́ pé ó wà connected bí Queen náà, pé Queen ti come out bó ṣe jẹ́ sí wọn, pé woman yẹn ó ní interest, pé wọ́n sanwó fún ni, àwọn tó ti sanwó fún torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ mú pé ọ̀dẹ̀ gbogbo ìrànà sanwó fún ẹ̀kọ́ gbogbo ìrànà àmì èmi gan máa sanwó fún yín, tí Wùmí gan bá sọ fún mi kéèké máa bá òun sanwó fún gbogbo yín, màá máa pè fún yín, èló lẹ̀ ń gbà yín idiot ṣẹ̀mẹ́tẹ̀ ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Agbogbo èèyàn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tẹ rò kó jẹ́ gbẹ̀yìn. I'm on this case. If not any reason, she was on the case Mohbad. I lost my own brother too, and we got justice. And sister-in-law, me too, Olo lead to justice. So I can never understand why Wunmi is playing this kind of dirty game if she is not culpable in the death of her husband. You can't tell me that. If you know as a woman you are clean, your husband died and you don't have anything to do with it, or you don't know anything about it, you won't be playing this kind of game. You won't be playing this kind of game. Are we children? And then tell about this, or you go to your stupid platform and go massage go around. Okay, is everybody or day in the collect? I hear you. Finally, because that house is in a small estate. Small estate, like pockets of estate here and there. 50, 100. You understand? So that kind of estate. 100 estate. How many streets do I have? Just one long street and maybe one or two closes here and there. Everything from Mohbad's house to that hospital. It's not more than 3 minutes. And ile Mohbad see hospital, Kura Med Hospital, could ever do 3 minutes long. And do you know what? It happened on a Tuesday. Tuesday, so they actually took him to the hospital, as they said. It took them 3 minutes because it was during working hours. It's off the main express. It's not on the express, so it has nothing to do with the Lekki Ajah expressway.
At that time, so it is side traffic because we closing time.
And everybody should have and it's a side road. It's not a main road. It's not the express.
It's a side road, exactly.
So I only carry. So then but even at that, it's can't drive between 350 meters. Ṣé ìgbà ẹ lè máa dúró lọ́nà ẹ gbé sórí ọ̀kadà ẹ tún gbé sọ̀kalẹ̀ kí ni kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó rí àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ rí láàárọ̀ lọ́sàn-án gangan. You left your house at 3 o'clock ẹ dé hospital ní 3:30 àbí ẹ sọ pé kúrò lé ní after 3 he died around 3 àbí and you left home then you took him to the hospital ẹ débẹ̀ ní 3:30 he was confirmed dead. Then from there ẹ wá lọ sí another hospital where you arrived at 4:30 tó ní 4:30 ẹ mo tiẹ̀ lè accept. Maybe you went to go and turn a Chevron or be somewhere and then you went to Sapa, London, which is some distance from there. But it's a walking distance. Nobody in that near your platform find out. Can the distance Kuramed to Royal Pine Estate? That one, I'm sure of it. I'm like day and night. I'm sure of how that location is because that's an area I used to Timalo, Nigeria. So what are you talking about? I have friends in other estates who are beyond that place. Ocean Bay Estate, even that Royal Pine, from my church. In fact, what I did in your team, let me just tell the truth. So number 50, we are number 100, number 1,000. So anyway, so it was us talk to Kojawa hospital.
Tó má dàbí pé 26 lọ pé ilé yẹn bí nǹkan tẹ bá wọn tí nọ́mbà 26 kìíní kan bí kan lọ pé bí 26 something ṣá ẹ má dá àwọn yẹn lóhùn.
No, èmi náà mo ń fòun ránṣẹ́ sí wọn ní kódà wọ́n wà sure analysis ló fẹ́ ṣe. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My own is that look, they gave this boy injection. They went to do toxicology. Toxicology now has proven that ọ̀tọ̀ ní hospital ọ̀tọ̀ ní nǹkan tó ń gùn ọ̀tọ̀ ní nǹkan tó ń rí ní toxicology America gbùdù wọn. Let's analyze all those. Ìwọ nọ́ọ̀sì náà kí ló gún oní ogun ní ceftriaxone lógún ní tetanus ogun ní gbogbo àárín nínú ẹ̀jẹ̀ o àárín tetanus nínú ẹ̀jẹ̀ àárín penicillin àárín ceftriaxone. Benadryl náà rí nínú ẹ̀jẹ̀ àti caffeine which is from
Máñy's place. Ẹ jẹ́ kí màá ti yín discuss Benadryl yẹn. Ẹ mọ̀ pé Benadryl ó máa ń jà allergy kìíní ni ó dẹ̀ máa ń kùyàn lóhun ó máa ń ṣe. Nǹkan tí ò yẹ anti-histamine medication apààyàn ni Wùmí yìí wọ́n máa dé pa á ni wọ́n máa pa á nípa ìyá ni. Nǹkan tí mo ṣe fẹ́ ẹ máa wo nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ara ìbàdí o. Èèyàn ọlọ́kọrin bó ṣe sọ lóòótọ́ o ní ó ṣèṣì. Ṣé o wá tún wá fún ní Benadryl ńgbà yẹn kò lè wọ́n kò fi wọn lọ sọ́hun ni? Àbí wọ́n apààyàn wo lélẹ́yìí? Ṣé bá wọ́n ti pé mọ́mí olóògbé gidi sọ pé wọ́n ní ìyá mi bọ́ ní bó ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn. Tí bá dẹ̀ wọ́n nínú nǹkan tí Bukky náà sọ ó náà sọ pé ìdílé wọn apààyàn ni wọ́n. Tí bá dẹ̀ wọ́n voice note tí Wùmí sọ àti Mohbad sọ ó ní tẹ bá ti ń ṣe tipẹ́ nínú fámìlì yìí tèmi lẹ máa fi jófin gbogbo alágbára yìí tó bá wà lẹ́yìn Wùmí wọ́n máa ṣe sípò akọ nídàáwọ̀ pé Wùmí Mohbad kó lè pa èdè yẹn wọ́n ti sọ sítórì fún Mohbad pé ibi dé tó ń lọ yìí ilé torí ẹ̀ ni Mohbad ṣe fẹ́ bọ́ ta bẹ̀bẹ̀ inú ilé burúkú jẹ́ mọ̀ pé kò sẹ́ni táàṣì kò sẹ́ni tó bò láì kò sẹ́ni ìdílé Yorùbá láti wá amọ̀rẹ́ni tó máa mọ̀yàn ṣáá ni ṣókè Mohbad kó lè pa owó èdè yẹn tó tí mo ti délé ayé mi ò gbọ́ owó èdè bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tí ọkọ tí yàn fẹ́ tó gbọ́n àyà yàn kó tó lè pa kó tó lè pè ọ̀dẹ́ ẹlẹ́yẹlé.
tó máa pẹ̀lú èdè yẹn fi hàn pé náà ọkọ yẹn ó ṣe mọ̀ pé ẹlẹ́ẹ̀lẹ́ tó pé yẹn ó fi pè èdè fún náà ni.
Mọ́mí X-rays ó yá ẹ wojú ẹ̀ yẹn ṣe ti rí pé makeup ló change ẹ̀ máa switch ẹ̀ fún yín kẹ́lá ẹ ti rí pé ó wá ṣe side view picture ló yà tí bẹ̀yẹn eléyìí ó ya front view but eléyìí side view ló fi yà ṣe ti rí ẹ ti rí pé òun ní makeup yẹn ló change ló kọ́
tó yẹn ló jẹ́ kójú ẹ̀ look like
ẹ ṣe ọ̀tọ̀ fà yẹn
àwọn ọmọ ọ̀dẹ̀ ní má lo filter.
ẹ ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àwẹ̀ ikú dé fún tí ò bá jẹ́wọ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nǹkan tó bá ń gbà tó débẹ̀.
ọ̀tún aláti jẹ́.
ṣé rí mọ́mí place nǹkan tí màá tún sọ ni pé ṣé rí nọ́ọ̀sì yìí mọ̀ kan ìyá ò mọ ọmọ tó bí ìyá ẹ̀ pè ní ẹ̀sìn kò mọ̀ pé bá ba òkú ta aṣẹ́wó tí kò lọ mọ́ tó ń ta dídò ọmọ tí ìyá ẹ̀ pè ní ẹ̀sìn nìyẹn o kọmọkọmọ tó ń ta ohun tó fi ń ṣe dídò àti bàbá ọgbàgbà ògbéṣẹ́.
ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ náà ń bá
ọmọ ẹ̀ máa ń ṣe ọgbàgbà ògbéṣẹ́ ṣíṣe ẹ̀dá gábẹ́rì náà ló fi ń gbé ní Ìkòyí tó ń gbé yẹn.
God first play interview ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn.
ẹ má jẹ tọ̀ yín.
play interview ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn.
ṣé wàá rí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé aláti sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sí gbogbo platform wa ní Mr. Latis ní everywhere kọ́ bá wa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí blog ẹ̀ ká wá gbé báńtì lé lórí àgẹ̀tẹ̀ bí bàbá máa lọ ní quest of disease next one àwa jáde àdèmá bá lè gbé báńtì lé lórí àníjẹ́ kó sọ fún pé kó wá sọ tẹnu ẹnìkan àníjẹ́ kó jù sẹ́wọ̀n a máa ní dead by hand la máa ṣe fún so gbogbo ohun tó bá mọ̀ kó wá sọ ọmọ burúkú ni etí mọ̀ nígbà tó lọ́ pa Mohbad torí pé àti sọ̀rọ̀ ń pẹ̀ ìwọ wá sórí Instagram bó wá ń ta dídò ṣé ẹ pé ìpàpọ̀lẹ́ nọ́ọ̀sì náà ti pa ọ̀tí pẹ́ Mohbad yóò ṣe first victim nọ́ọ̀sì yìí apààyàn ní nọ́ọ̀sì yìí náà.
Even àwọn tó pa Mohbad they are professionals at killing people. Ìwé ìtọ́ṣe táì láti conceal everything lẹ́gbàá ọmọ ìlú òní sọ̀rọ̀.
Wùmí ní bàbá ẹ ti Wùmí dẹ̀ dájú. Ẹgbẹ́ ilé ẹ̀ sígbìmù lọ́dọ̀ Wùmí ní orí platform ẹgbẹ́ yìí. Mo tútù sọ fún yín tó bá máa bìtì next week ojú orúkọ Wùmí máa wà nínú one of the terrorists tó lè wọ Amẹ́ríkà mọ̀ láyé tẹ bá fẹ́ dà lẹ́ máa dà gbogbo orúkọ ẹ̀ ni mo ní lọ́wọ́ máa gbé kọ́wé tó ti jẹ́ bẹ̀ wọ́n máa gbé sórí terrorist ni Amẹ́ríkà bá dẹ̀ ti dé sórí terrorist ẹ̀ bèrè tó ń jẹ́ bẹ̀ kò lè gbọ́nú ẹ̀ bá àtúntò kẹfẹ́ ìtútù gbà ṣé ìgbọ́ mi lọ́dọ̀ yẹn ní tá a máa ṣe fún nìyẹn ó dẹ̀ tún máa lọ sẹ́wọ̀n ṣé fẹ́ mọ nọ́mbà ẹ̀wọ̀n 09 àbí 11 09 2023 òun ni nọ́mbà ẹ̀wọ̀n bíìgì
because
ìlànà
according to nǹkan tí fẹ́ ìṣàlàyé pé mi ó jẹ́ ká máa mọ̀ pé ìgbà tóun fún Mohbad ní abẹ́rẹ́ yìí wípé kóun tó padà dé ìgbà tó di pé goose pimples yọ sí lára kóun tó padà dé àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ Mohbad àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ wọ́n ti da omi lé lórí ipò ti da omi lé lórí òun náà jẹ́ kó máa mọ̀ pé ẹ má ti da omi lé lórí ẹ jẹ́ kó òun ṣe.
ṣé mo pé Wùnmí ní nọ́ọ̀sì dogun lé lórí lánàá tàǹkà ctc continue bọkọ sáré.
no àdúrà ló dé mi lórí.
okay yeah continue.
Bísálà lórúkọ ti tèmi ọ̀rẹ́ Fèyí ni mí because according to nǹkan tí Fèyí ṣàlàyé pé mi ó jẹ́ ká máa mọ̀ pé ìgbà tóun fún Mohbad ní abẹ́rẹ́ yìí wípé kóun tó padà dé ìgbà tó di pé goose pimples yọ sí lára kóun tó padà dé àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ Mohbad àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ wọ́n ti da omi lé lórí ipò ti da omi lé lórí òun náà jẹ́ kó máa mọ̀ pé ẹ má ti da omi lé lórí ẹ jẹ́ kó òun ṣe iṣẹ́ òun wọ́n ní bó ṣe máa ń fèyìntì nìyẹn pé kó má wọrí wípé tó bá ti da omi yẹn lé lórí. Wípé wọ́n sì lè wọ ẹ̀ kó máa ń fèyìntì bẹ́ẹ̀ pé tó bá ti da omi yẹn lé lórí pé ó máa wà ókè ipò ó máa wà alright nǹkan tí Fèyí sọ fáwa nìyẹn so Fèyí ò pààyàn Fèyí ò tiẹ̀ Fèyí ò ṣerú ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ Fèyí náírà kẹfẹ́rẹ́ ládùúgbò yìí Fèyí is very very gentle and very respectful Fèyí ò ṣe nǹkan tó lè pààyàn àbí tó lè ṣe nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ ni wá ọ̀rẹ́ àti kékeré ni wá àti wá ti ṣọ̀rẹ́ tí ó ti wá fẹ́ wọ 15 years so ẹ mọ̀ dáadáa ó mọ̀ Fèyí dáadáa kò sí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tí Fèyí ò kì í sọ fún mi anything tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ó máa pè èmi àti àti kọjá ọ̀rẹ́ àti dọ́mọ ọ̀yà. Fèyí ò mọ̀ wọ́n rí Fèyí kò mọ̀ pé Mohbad lòun fẹ́ lọ treat Fèyí kò mọ̀ pé Mohbad lòun fẹ́ lọ treat ìgbà tó dẹ̀ request fún fídíò ó ti dé géètì tán kí fídíò yẹn tó wọ orí fóònù because òun ní kó send fídíò sóhun kóhun wọ ọwọ́ ẹ tóhun fẹ́ lọ treat kóhun ti.
ṣé mo pé ó dà pé bábí sọ pé ó ń bínú ọ̀hún mi ìkànnì wọn sọ pé ó ń bínú pé why tó ṣe send ọwọ́ yẹn kó tó dé okay Wunmi is because of her network or something.
irọ́ ló ń pa àwọn ọmọ gbà tó ti
wọ́n mọ̀ jẹ́ kó súnmọ́.
wọ́n máa wá fún ní táyà
bí àwọn tó lè gbàgbé
tó bá lọ rí ọwọ́ yìí ó lè má fẹ́ wá.
ọwọ́ ìpínlẹ̀ tó ṣe ń request fún fídíò pé tó bá ti dé ilé wọn rẹ̀ tó Fèyí ò mọ̀ wọ́n rí Fèyí bọ̀ wọ́n pé Mohbad lòun fẹ́ lọ treat Fèyí bọ̀ wọ́n pé Mohbad lòun fẹ́ lọ treat ìgbà tó dẹ̀ request fún fídíò ó ti dé géètì tán kí fídíò yẹn tó wọ orí fóònù because òun ní kó send fídíò sóhun kóhun wọ ọwọ́ ẹni tóhun fẹ́ lọ treat kóhun tiẹ̀ mọ̀ bí àwọn tó lè gba abẹ́rẹ́ tí àmọ́ wọ́n ní kílé tó ṣe fẹ́ gbo ọwọ́ ẹ̀ kílé tó ṣe ń request fún fídíò pé tó bá ti dé ilé ó máa rẹ̀ tóhun fẹ́ lọ treat so ó ní àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ tó wà tọ́jọ́ wà nílé ẹ̀ so Fèyí wá ní pé okay no problem because of pé òun ti ń treat spending for a while pé ó ti spending òun àti èyí pé customer àwọn ni spending okay pé kóun lọ so òun ti dé gate tán kí fídíò yẹn tó wọ orí fóònù tọ́jú ẹ̀ so òun ṣe pé bí òun gan ti rí fídíò pé bí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ wú ó ti dé gate ẹnu ọ̀nà wọn tán kí fídíò tán sẹ́yìn sí kó tó wọlé òun dẹ̀ ṣe débẹ̀ tóun lóun ju tetanus injection nǹkan tó sọ pé òun fún pẹ̀lú paracetamol nǹkan tó lóun fún nìyẹn Fèyí dẹ̀ náà ti gbé òun lọ sí lut lọ́dọ̀ àwọn doctor àwọn senior yìí pé wọ́n ti ní pé nǹkan tó fún kò ṣe nǹkan because right dosage ló fún pé right kíní kò ṣe pé overdose àbí kíní pé normal thing tó yẹ kó fún òun ló fún.
mo ṣe wá rí ọmọ tí lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn dókítà tó mọ̀ tó fi lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ wá ní pé ó tẹ́ kó fún náà ló fún ẹ̀yin ò máa wò pé bóyá àwọn tí wọ́n gbé ọ̀gá wọn wá ibi tó máa ti mọ́ ni.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣàánú ẹgbẹ́ máa jẹ́ kó tilé rọ ọmọ tẹ̀lé sọ pé tálákà ni wá lẹ́nu aláìlẹ́nu ni mí mi ì lówó mi ìdẹ̀ lẹ́nu mo ṣe pé kọ́mọ Nàìjíríà gbà mí pé gbogbo èèyàn kan gbà mí kó ṣàánú mi mi ì lówó lọ́jà mo ti fẹ́ ibi tí mo sọ ibi tí mo gbé mi ì ní kankan mo mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yọ́ ọmọ Nàìjíríà rere mo pé ẹ máa gbà mí ẹ lè máa ṣàánú mi nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ yẹn.
ẹ máa wòran Sam ló máa tẹ̀lé wá sí court tí lọ́ọ̀yà tí nọ́ọ̀sì bá máa jáde nísìn Sam náà máa lọ gbà fún àwọn tó gbé pamọ́ wọn máa gba Sam ẹ máa wòran.
torí wọ́n mọ̀ pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ produce ẹ̀.
wọ́n máa produce ẹ̀ pọ̀ wọ́n máa gbé Sam tẹ̀lé láti lè fẹ́.
wà á tún ti padà sí pé ṣé ó ṣàlàyé fún yín bóyá iye ọdún tó ti fi ọ̀sẹ̀ ọ̀sẹ̀ ẹ̀sọ́ yìí. ibo ni Fèyí Ṣayọ̀ wà nígbà tó ń pè é kó wá treat Mohbad àti pé ṣé ó ṣàlàyé fún yín bóyá iye ọdún tó ti fi ọ̀sẹ̀ ọ̀sẹ̀ ẹ̀sọ́ yìí. Fèyí Ṣayọ̀ mọ bàdìrì olú bàdìrì sẹ́yìn ló mọ̀ so so ìfẹ́jà tí wọ́n spend in 2019 ló sọ pé kò tí wọ́n spend ẹ̀ rẹ̀ ó tọ́mọ ni mo rẹ́ni kí ìfẹ́jà yọ wà lọ́dọ̀ tí
ó jẹ́ mo rẹ́ni kéjì o ó jẹ́ mo rẹ́ni kéjì o ṣayọ̀ èyí ṣayọ̀ mo rẹ́ni kéjì o.
so ó ń bọ̀ ní nàìjíríà so miss for ti pọ̀ lórí fún ìgbà tó ń dé bóyá báńkì nàìjíríà ti kìíní so ó lọ́dọ̀ sọ pé òun ò sí láàrin òun ṣẹ̀ ń bọ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ so ó lọ́dọ̀ gbà pé tó bá dé èkó pé ọ̀rẹ́ òun yẹn ní court ó lọ́dọ̀ ní pé kó sẹ́ni court yẹn so òun rí ó lè sẹ́ni court yẹn sí òun ò tí ì dẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó bá dẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nígbà tó ń dẹ̀ délé rẹ̀ ti ṣú so òun ò lè lọ́wọ́ láǹfààní láti lọ sọ fún bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀ kó fẹ́ lọ treat nílé so ó lè di àrọ́jọ́ kejì wọ́n sọ pé òun tẹ̀ ṣe sùn lọ́wọ́ tó bá jù pé òun kì í rush láti lọ treat so ó lè di pé kó send address sí orí fóònù lè send address so ló fi lọ so nígbà tó lè lọ bẹ̀ tó lọ treat ẹ̀ àwọn ọ̀nà wà bẹ̀ ìyàwó ẹ̀ wà bẹ̀ àbúrò Mohbad wà bẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ Mohbad wà bẹ̀ bí Mohbad náà wà bẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ẹ̀yọ̀ mẹ́rin ẹ̀ bó ní ìfẹ́ ìṣàtọ̀ ọjọ́ ẹjọ́ tí ó lọ treat ní Tuesday lọ sí ilé ní ló gbà lọ ìgbésí ajá ló gbà lọ òkè ajá ló ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ajá ló gbà lọ sí ilé sílẹ̀ ó ti mọ spending láti.
ṣẹṣọ pé ó máa yí kò ń ṣara wọn ṣá.
ìyá ẹ̀ ni wọ́n jọra wọn àtọmọ ẹ̀.
ìyá yẹn dàbí pé wọ́n ti brief ẹ̀ kó tó ó kọ̀ dẹ̀ kó mix
ọmọ ẹ̀ story tó ti plan pẹ̀lú ọmọ ẹ̀ lọmọ ẹ̀ lọ sọ fún ìyá ẹ̀. òun ni a ṣe sọ pásítọ̀ tó ti plan ìyá ẹ̀ ló sọ fún ìyá ẹ̀ ìyá ẹ̀ ṣe sọ ní ìsìta yẹ mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí ìyá sọ síta òun náà ni àwọn tv sọ ní quest so story tọmọ yẹn lọ sọ òun náà ló sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́ òun ló sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́ òun ló sọ fún ìyá ẹ̀ ìyá ẹ̀ tún sọ pé wọ́n ti sẹ́ndì ọwọ́ yẹn sí ní Kútọ̀nù ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ní ẹnu géètì ló ti gba ọwọ́.
ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí Kútọ̀nù story yẹn so that wọ́n ní ìgbà tó pèèyàn láti Monday tí ò dé títí Tuesday ìyẹn ló ṣe tó yìí Kútọ̀nù ìyẹn ló ṣe tó yìí Kútọ̀nù kí ni confirmation pé bẹ́ẹ̀
ọ̀rọ̀ náà àwọn sínú gàdó ni.
ta ló máa mọ̀ pé ìgbìmọ̀ wọn ni kúrámẹ̀d wà àwọn apàdà wọn á fún mi pé èmi ń parọ́ báwo máa ṣe parọ́ irú rọ́.
ẹ̀dẹ̀ ló bled profusely tó fi bled ya gbéyà ní kúrámẹ̀d aṣọ wẹ̀ ká tó máa lọ ní.
a ní pé kúrámẹ̀d yẹn just before their gate ni kán tó yà sínú pines àti wọn yẹn.
antibiotics ló máa fún ọwọ́ yẹn máa kó tẹ̀ ní wú ó máa wálẹ̀ ni. àwọn kí wọ́n ṣèṣe kan tó wọ́n wú tó bá ti lè lo ambicus kan ó máa gbẹ wálẹ̀ ní wọn kò ṣe lọ́mọ náà sùn lójú gbogbo yìí ogójú ẹ̀ ṣe rí.
àti pé ṣẹ̀rí ó fọwọ́ gbá gíláàsì yẹn irọ́ nìyẹn gan-an rẹ̀.
wọ́n fọwọ́ gbá gíláàsì spending ní gíláàsì fọ́ ó ní but kò ṣe prime oil sí mẹ́ ó ní sáìdì ibi tí òun jókòó sí ni Mohbad ti fọwọ́ ṣe fọ́kọ̀ ní ibùgbé ìbínú ẹ̀ pé 100,000.
mọ̀mí jókèm even àwọn tó máa ń fọ́ gíláàsì mọ́tò yẹn ẹ máa gbọ́ mọ̀mí jókèm ṣẹ́rí even àwọn olè tó máa ń fọ́ gíláàsì mọ́tò yẹn láti tọwọ́ bọnú ẹ̀ láti jí nǹkan òun fẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fọ́ wọ́n máa ń fi nǹkan fọ́ ni ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ò lè sí àti fọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
ó ti di prato.
ilé iṣẹ́ wo ni abẹ́jẹ́ kù tí ó jò ní ṣe Mohbad.
ṣé irin ló wà lọ́wọ́ Mohbad fẹ́ṣẹ̀ wá fọ́ gíláàsì prato.
even Mike Tyson kò lè fẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
ẹ̀yin medical team tẹ́ wà lórí panel ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa discuss àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá nú ara ẹ jẹ́ kó yé wa gbogbo abẹ́rẹ́ ikú tí nọ́ọ̀sì gbé fún abẹ́rẹ́ ikú tí nọ́ọ̀sì gbé fún ẹ ṣàlàyé fún wa à ń kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni.
painkiller Amẹ́ríkà ló bá nínú ẹ̀jẹ̀ toxicology acetaminophen ibo náà ti rí yẹn ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n ní acetaminophen ní Nàìjíríà ní Taliban.
ó dàbí pé wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé Amẹ́ríkà máa pronounce wa acetaminophen. ó dàbí pé
no paracetamol yàtọ̀ sí acetaminophen.
ṣé mo bá acetaminophen is just a general name fún gbogbo àwọn ẹ mọ̀ pé fún gbogbo àwọn ọ̀tá náà ní àwọn target ní tiwọn everybody ní ti tiwọn. ìkọ́ tèmi tẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ emphasize lé lórí ṣé ńgbà tó torí Wùmí ló pọ̀ ọmọ yẹn ẹ má ẹgbàgbé tó fọwọ́ gbá ṣé ńgbà tó tí Wùmí pa tó ṣe lè ṣètàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wàá rọ òògùn fún mi torí kò lè jẹ́ pé ó ti ní òògùn yẹn lára kó tó lọ kọrin kò sí bó ṣe lè pàfọ́ọ̀mù bó ṣe pàfọ́ọ̀mù àbí.
tó fi bá irú
jẹ́ pé
wọ́n fi bá irú
abálára yẹn ó ti pọ̀ jù kódà kan ti já that milligrams of Benadryl it's a lot it's a lot. Wọ́n tún ní wọ́n bá iodine níbẹ̀. Ṣé mo pé kó tó lè bá iodine níbẹ̀ Wùmí ti ń ṣe ọmọ yìí léṣe tipẹ́tipẹ́ tó ti bá àbí Wùmí ti ṣe léṣe tó lọ ra iodine ó ti lọ ra gbogbo nǹkan kò wá retreat mọ́ bó ṣe pé nọ́ọ̀sì ẹgbàá ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé gbogbo wọn fẹ́ máa pa ọmọ ẹ̀mọ yẹn?
ó rò pé bóyá ó dákú ni kò mọ̀ ipò ti kú.
Bó bá tiẹ̀ mọ̀ kó kú ṣe mọ̀ kó tó wù ló ṣe léṣe tó bá lọ́dọ̀ dókítà lọ sí hospital wa ń ta ló ṣe léṣe wọ́n á pè mí ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n á arrest òun.
bọ̀ tó ṣe máa bá ṣe léṣe ṣe mọ̀ pé téèyàn bá ṣe hàn léṣe téèyàn yóò fẹ́ kú ó yàtọ̀ sí tó o ṣe léṣe ó kú.
Mo ṣe mọ̀ pé láàrin màá tí
kò bá ti gbé lọ sọ́kítù
kò sí bó ṣe lè gbé lọ sọ́kítù ẹ̀mí ọmọ yẹn ti ń bọ́ tó bá jẹ́ nọ́ọ̀sì bá lóòótọ́ bí nọ́ọ̀sì ṣe gbọ́ báyìí tó bá jẹ́ pé nọ́ọ̀sì náà ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ti ń bọ́ Wùmí ti pa ọmọ yẹn already ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ tuntun fún wa. Ṣé rí Wùmí kò lè bọ́ ọ́nú eléyìí kò bá òye àkí àyèyàn tó bá fún lówó káwọn lọ́ọ̀yà wa kó bá wa ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn àtàdé fẹ́ dá sí àrẹ́dẹ̀ àti bá Wùmí kọ́lé pé Wùmí ò ní jẹ́wọ́ yẹn àdúrà ṣáájú lọ́dọ̀ náà rìsọ́ọ̀tì ọ́pítọ́sì wa èmi sọ fún yín pé nǹkan kan wà nínú tọmọ yẹn ṣe tí Wùmí ṣe fọmọ yẹn ẹ̀yin gbọ́ máa mú kankan jáde inú mi dùn gbọ́n lọ́ fẹ́ ṣe wọnú ìkùnkùn ṣé wàá rí owó tó ṣe wàá lówó tí Wùmí fi wọ̀n wá yẹn àṣírí máa tú o ṣé lówó tí Wùmí fi wọ̀n wá gbọ̀ngàn jẹ́ mọ̀ bá ti ní kọ́pì ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ máa rí i pé kò ń ṣe pé Wùmí bá ṣe lọ́wọ́ yẹn déètì yẹn máa fún wa ibẹ̀ la máa ti wá jẹ́rí kí Tinubu máa tẹ̀lé Wùmí lẹ́yìn Tinubu á padà ṣẹ̀ sí lórí ìjọba tó wà yìí.
gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ ojútùú ara ẹ̀ ló sì ìyáàdùn ọ̀rọ̀ ní òun sí ògùn ọ̀kan.
olóńgbò ọ̀dọ́ ẹ̀sìn kò rí kẹ́mi ṣe ti gbọ́dọ̀ olóyọ̀sẹ̀ owó olóyọ̀sẹ̀ òkútẹ́mi olóyọ̀sẹ̀ owó ni wọ́n mọ̀ bí títí wọ́n rí Tinubu. olóyọ̀sẹ̀ kẹ́mi
ọmọ lè rí ayé kò ní dáa fún bàbá tó bí ẹni ọmọ ọmọ lè rí ayé kò ní dáa fún bàbá tó bí ẹni ọmọ àti wọn náà ẹ̀yin méjèèjì tó bá wà láyé ẹnìjọ máa kan sọ ayé kò ní dáa fún ẹ kò ní bà tó ní dáa fún bàbá ẹ bàbá ò ní jèrè ẹ tó bá bí wọn ò ní jèrè ẹ tó bá ti wá sí pílọ́fọ̀mù ní ikú ló máa já sí ẹjọ́ kọ́kọ́ gbé pè náà ó ti ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sórí kò sẹ́ tó pè é síbí báyìí kò sẹ́ tó pè é wá síbí orí burúkú ló máa ṣe tọmọtọmọ àti bàbá ẹ àti ìyá ẹ àti gbogbo ọkọ tó bá ta rẹ jáde wọn ni kò ní dá fún olórí
continue ma mommy's place and mom tv can continue.
Yeah, so I mean it's so clear pé nǹkan kan ti ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ilé yẹn ìyẹn lèmi ṣe ń béèrè question ìpè oògùn tó náà fún yẹn ṣé òkú náà lọ inject pẹ̀lú ceftriaxone àti tetanus rẹ̀ and báwo ni bọ́dì ẹ̀ ṣe process ẹ̀ to the point yẹn pé wọn ò rí nínú toxicology wọn and because wọ́n insist pé àwọn fún ní tetanus even tẹ bọ́dì ẹ̀ bá ṣe process tí bọ́dì ẹ̀ bá ṣe process ẹ̀ wọ́n á rí inú ẹ̀ ẹ̀ pé shortly after that ló kú. He died shortly after that tetanus injection. So it will still be in the system. But it didn't show up at all in the toxicology report. So it means that something funny, something fishy, went down in that house. And that's the one that, all of them are on gag order right now. They can't speak. So I don't know. Welcome, Mr. Titus. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
Mr. Titus.
I was hello. How you doing? I was just looking at my screen and I realized I was up. I did not actually intentionally send a request. I didn't intentionally send a request. It was my mistake. But yeah, I'm enjoying the conversation.
Pardon?
My own is they need to find out how much they paid the nurse. I want to believe she was paid into a bank account. They need to do some research in that area. I don't think think they paid her cash. If obviously she said she got there on Tuesday, then she did not treat Mohbad's injury. She went there for something else. So they must have paid her very, very well. So all that one will be clear later. If she decided to do evil job, thinking, oh, those people that told her to do it would cover her up, we'll find out later. From what I gather though, she's the one that's gonna go down for the whole thing. The number one person that will go down. It's everywhere online, according to online, it's the autopsy and toxicology they're waiting for. So if Baba's results can prove that yes, what she put in the system was not overdose or whatever, then she should be a little bit okay. But considering she's a quack nurse, I think she has some questions to answer. Anyways, it's all good. We just have to be patient. Hopefully she shows up at the inquest. Hopefully she's not actually hiding to, not help, and she's hiding for her safety. Hopefully, because it can be.
Say the truth and throw light on everything that we've been asking, all the questions we've been asking. Because definitely she knows what happened. She might not know what caused it, but at least when she got to that house, whatever she met on ground would have told her a few things. And let's hope she tells the truth, because we heard that when they met her while she was in detention, when they went to see her, she was saying that Wumi was trying to set her up. And that speaks volumes, because, Wumi's trying to set me up, meaning that she knows Wumi very well. She's not just a stranger to Wumi. If she says Wumi's trying to set her up.
Yeah, because basically, I think the reason she was saying that, I don't think she knows Wumi very well. I think she's saying it because after everything, it just looks like a setup. You basically told me this was the issue. I've given this particular injection that should not be lethal, and this is the outcome. So based on the outcome, you set me up, because it seems like you must have put something in this guy before I arrived. That's a setup.
And then considering the fact that when police got to that house 9 days after, they still met all the syringes, and some of them were still filled with liquid, whatever substance was in them. Don't know.
Set up. Yeah.
But for police to have, reported that they still let us do this, set up. That definitely was, curious, suspicious. But we won't stop talking, and the police will hear us someday, very soon. If they're pretending to be deaf and dumb right now, they will speak. Because by now they should have even given us more updates. They only gave one update in the last 10 months. That's shame on them. Even the commissioner that told us that the toxicology was done at NMS lab, Berekete was trying to call him for like a whole week. There was nowhere to be found. So I think they all have a serious explanation to give concerning this Mohbad case. And did you hear when I said that the house, Mohbad's house to the hospital at Kuramed is just about 1 minute drive? Did you hear when I said that?
I heard that.
You know that from Royal Fine Estate Gate to the hospital is 350 meters. 350 meters. That's the distance. So you can actually see, because the straight road is along the same road. If you stand in front of Royal Pine Estate Gate, you can see Kuramed Hospital. So that story about them, driving, there was traffic, they got down, put him on Okada, took him down, this and that was all bull crap. So nothing like that.
Yeah, I tagged you in the comment section. I said if you can please get the person that lives in the area to make the journey on a video recording.
Okay.
If you could do that, please.
I can do that because I know someone
The person don't have to show her face.
just to show, and just to show the distance. So you see, I think it's a 1 minute, like.
As in, turn on the camera, call a taxi or I don't know, find an Okada, see how long it takes you, and then get on that Okada and get to the place. That's it.
Get on which Okada?
Basically, to see how long it takes to see how long it takes to find an Okada in that area. Get on the Okada, record the journey.
Wait. The person doesn't need an Okada. The person that I sent to look out for the place does not need to ride an Okada. Also ride a car.
Okay.
And video it from the estate entrance.
Yeah. So the reason I said the Okada was because they said Okada, so we want to basically compare the time.
No. The Okada, I'm saying that there is nothing like Okada. How much Okada do you need within a 1 minute drive? Titus.
I understand that you are correct. I understand that they lied. I'm just trying to debunk the lie with evidence.
I'm sorry to interject.
Okada will even be faster. Okada will be like 30 seconds
testimony.
Is that what? Someone said something.
God first.
Hello?
Yeah.
Sorry to interject. Do you know in Bami testimony, he said at a time when the traffic is much, he went down to the hospital to call them for help in the hospital. He rushed down to the hospital to call them. I don't know, maybe you remember.
Yes,
definitely. And after you now said, after the traffic, they now look for bike again. After you said you rushed down.
You don't live at
So from the house is like, so from the house they were in a car. They stopped because of traffic, got on an Okada, and they ended the journey with the Okada.
Within their estate because it's a small estate.
Yeah, this is what they claim.
To the main road, which is Orchid Road, and there was traffic along Orchid Road. And then because of that, they got down and got on Okada. Was it right at the entrance of their estate that they got on this Okada or along the road? I'm saying, was it 100 meters into the road or 200 meters, which was 150 meters away from the hospital? Or how? I don't get it. I mean, it's distance that it's just along the same road, same side of the road. Hospital is on the same side of the road as the. So I don't understand what the whole confusion is about. Umi should come out and tell her people that the hospital is 10 miles. It's a journey that is less than 1 kilometer. That's what I'm saying. It's a journey from Mohbad's house to that hospital is not up to 1 kilometer. It's not. That estate there, from the gate of that estate to the last house on the straight road on that estate. You know, within that estate, if you drive into that estate, there's a straight road, like just one main road like this. From end to end, it's not up to 1 kilometer. Inside that estate. So where are they driving from? And they're talking as if they know the place. Even me that I'm not in Nigeria at the moment, I know the place. But the person I sent knows the place even more than me. I've lived in Lekki Axis at least the last 25 years. 25 years. In my own home. So what are they talking about? And I worked on the island for the most part. So I drove along Lekki Expressway every single day. I did school run when my children were in school in Nigeria. So what are they talking about? I mean,
That is my axis. So anybody that is looking for me, because they said they don't want to investigate me, they want to find me because I'm a stakeholder. Maybe I have shares in Malian Records. So that's what they are insinuating. That I'm fighting for Naira Marley, I've been paid, or I'm fighting for my investment that I don't want to lose.
That's what they're saying to everyone. Yeah,
that's what they're saying, and they have to investigate. I'm even more vicious than Queen. Where I'm coming, I'm too strong.
This is their plan. This is their plan from day one. So basically, I've been using something called ChatGPT to follow this case, and according to ChatGPT, this nurse is going down.
Yeah.
No matter what she says. But then they're still waiting for this autopsy. Now, even without the autopsy and the nurse, the other people they're planning to get is Mohbad's close associate, which is Prime Boy, and Nigerian music entertainment industry. Now, when they put that Nigerian entertainment industry, we all know who they're referring to. You know, it's Naira Marley and Sam Larry. They're still planning to rope Baba into this whole thing. They're still planning to say it's Baba that's told Prime Boy to leave.
Titus, let me
What's
tell
what they're trying to do?
You keep saying Prime Boy will go down. You know there is a hand. They show us a hand. Let me tell you.
I didn't say Prime Boy will go down. I didn't say that.
Okay. You see that? Well, what I'm trying to. But you see that particular wound that Mohbad showed us. You know we are doing our own, and we are doing it deep down to the bone marrow. That particular wound that we've been carrying on over. Oh, it got out in the hand. That one will tell us the time. The superficial wound will tell us the time and the date. If they are not ready, if they didn't find anything that give us a date before September 10 or September 10, 2023, and they were able to find another spot that gave us September 10, Wunmi will be the one to go down. The thing I'm thinking about right now is like the state told us that their own is inconclusive. There is no way the state will reject our own. The ones they will do is they will be thinking about how to try to do another one. How we will not let them do another one. And there's some pages missing from the state. They will have to pull those pages that is missing out for our pathologists to see their own. So I don't see Prime Boy. They don't know we are going to go this route. That is where they were planning to open it before.
Do you know what? The autopsy that we are doing, there is no way we're going to do it without the chief pathologist of Lagos State and the representatives of Wunmi and the representatives of the state, which is the police, the state, Wunmi, and Baba's pathologist. Baba's pathologist is the one that is going to work on it. But other people have to be there also to observe. So it's not going to be done in their absence. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when it is presented,
what they take, whatever when they went there to took the part, that is what they observed. The laboratory we took that too. No, the judge didn't give them time to go to the laboratory. The judge only said you have a right to go see when they are taking anything from that.
Okay, madam.
Right. See what the laboratory that we are taking it to, they don't have a right to know. Let me
explain to you what happens when there is a court-ordered private autopsy. It means that
Mommy Mommy's Flakes, she enjoy láti sọ wípé wọ́n ní right láti mọ pathologist wà ní.
Sherry, government pathologist must be present with our pathologist.
Take sample.
Not only to take sample, to conduct they must verify it.
We are contesting their own results in our own.
Sherry, they did the wrong thing. We should have been there, but we were not allowed to be there. When we're doing our own, for it to be tenable in court, they have to be there so that they will know that we are not just bringing a report. Otherwise, it will be an endless journey.
Well, since we were not in their own, since we were not in their own, our lawyer can automatically just say they don't want it because they were not there and they're supposed to be there.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's ideally what we should do. But you see, the way government does their thing and the courts and the ones that I've witnessed in the past, if it's something that's contentious like this, all the parties that are supposed to witness it will be there. Admissible in court. If they didn't do that for Timothy Adegoke, if the autopsy would
TikTok ló change mi kọ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí kí ló dé.
bóyá torí ìgbà ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni tí gbogbo à ń sọ̀rọ̀ ló ṣe spread wa. Since we're all talking at the same time, you're talking, I'm talking, Titus is talking. Yeah, so.
Whatever information, whatever.
It doesn't mean that the state will go and be broadcasting where we did our autopsy or what they want to do. If we have a professional pathologist, the state cannot change it. If I'm the one that is leading it at this time, so I'll do what I'm supposed to do. If I see something, you can't say I didn't see it because you'll be there. I will show you that I saw it and I'll write my report. You can't represent me. Because see, if those people are not there when they were doing our own, they can get to court and dispute it again, and then they will now go and do it. It's going to be an endless journey. It's going to be a never-ending story. So that's why they want all parties to be present. That's what they should have done. If all parties that be present at the police are the one that government did, it would have been difficult to contest it. But because people were not there, that's why it was easy for it to be contested. And then they didn't have a choice than to grant that private autopsy. If everybody had been present, if Baba Mohbad's pathologist had been present in the one that government did, it would have been difficult to request because they will say, but your person was there. Why are you asking for another private autopsy? Do you understand what I'm saying? I may be wrong, but maybe they're doing it for the wrong.
Okay, what if the test was done
because Mọ̀mí jókè ṣe jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé fún ọ. Níbi tí Sylvester yẹn náà, àwọn bàbá Sylvester wọ́n rí gbà tí state mú un tán máa mú. Nígbà tí state dẹ̀ wá mú padà wá fún wọn, tó ń pé wọ́n ní state pa pé kò táwọn lọ́rùn, wọ́n request fún títí wọn. State wà ń bẹ̀ nígbà tó mú títí wọn, but state ò tẹ̀lé wọn bí tó ti lọ ṣe. Àwọn náà mú títí wọn dání, wọ́n rí pé state ó mú kọ́ tó máa mú. But wọ́n contest pẹ̀lú state náà. Pé báyìí àwọn state dẹ̀ bọ̀ ṣé mo pé títí wá ó yàtọ̀ state open ti Sylvester state fún ní kan tó máa fún un. Fálànà ló handle case yẹn náà bí yóò ta fún state pàápàá ṣe mọ̀ pé
Timothy Adegoke ṣe mo yẹ pathologist wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Èmi tẹ̀ tún sọ sí ètò ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí. Èmi tẹ̀ tún sọ ètò ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí. Kò sẹ́mọ̀ pé ó ń daṣẹ́ mọ̀ Fálànà náà ló handle kó tó di pé ó betray bàbá yẹn náà tó ta kéèsì fún state tí state ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá sọ pé bàbá yẹn ló jẹ̀bi. Nǹkan tẹ́mi fìbò ṣe àṣẹlẹ̀ ní títí sẹ́wọ̀n wọ́n sọ fún títí wa pé inconclusive. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ kó àwọn pages kan dín nínú títí wa yẹn? So inconclusive tó wà missing. So tó wá jẹ́ pé títí wá dé tí state bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ dé bẹ́ẹ̀ dispute pé kọ́tẹ́ ṣe rà. Bóyá àgbà yẹn ló ti mọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tó ti mú àwọn pages kan tọ́jú bí wọ́n á jẹ́ wàá gbé títí wọn jáde ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wo bó ṣe máa lọ. Pé èmi máa tẹnu wọ́n tèmi o.
Èmi bí lè pé àwọn state they did a thorough job. Wọ́n gbà tí result yẹn jáde wọn lè gbé jáde
fẹ́ bọ̀ wọn tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn wọ́n wá dọ́gbọ́n sí i. Ṣùgbọ́n tó wá rí pé àwọn àti ń protest àjọ ti lọ síbi tó ti sọgbọ́n pé ti Amẹ́ríkà lọ ó lè ti dìtìjú fún wọn. Wọ́n á ti ṣe àṣọ pé òkè tẹ bá notice gbọ́ sọ pé pathologist kan kó máa bọ̀ pẹ̀lú títí wa kọ́ wá ka tó máa kà ní. Ẹ mọ̀ kí bàbá ní bàbá iṣẹ́ tó gbé ilé iṣẹ́ kú iṣẹ́ ẹ̀rọ ló gbé lọ́wọ́. Bàbá ní bàbá ó yà sọ tó yà sá lọ. Jẹ́ ní bàbá ẹ̀yà àgbà
ó sì fara
ní láti lè bọ̀. Tẹ bá dẹ̀ rántí pé wọ́n ní kó tó lè approve ẹ̀ fún wa ó ní ṣe ni George yẹn jáde lọ tó ń wọlé bọ̀ tó jáde lọ tó ń wọlé bọ̀ nǹkan tó ti bọ́ mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ kéèsì ìyá dẹ̀ máa dé to the root of it ni mo dẹ̀ ti rí àwọn tó wà ní sáìdì Wùmí tó ti ń sọ pé ilé ìlú ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ sí kó lè sinmi ẹ gbọ́ ẹ̀yin sáìdì Wùmí àní sí Mohbad lọ́dún yìí
àdábà ni Mohbad ti lọ sinmi.
tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ṣe lẹ máa ṣe iṣẹ́ rí bàbá yẹn ẹ bá bú bàbá yẹn ṣé gbogbo ìkú tó ń bú bàbá yẹn ló ìbímọ yìí ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ bàbí sáìdì Wùmí ẹ gbàgbé ẹ sọ fún Wùmí kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀rẹ̀ àkọ́kọ́ lọ́dún yìí fún Mohbad kó máa gbára bọ̀ ẹ tẹ̀ tún jẹ́ kí Wùmí gbọ́ Èkìtì ni bàbá ti wá Èkìtì ni Mohbad ti wá Èkìtì kété ni Mohbad lọ.
Unfortunately for them,
ibẹ̀ ló ń lọ sọ̀sì.
This strike nísìnyí ó tún ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa cause problem for àfi tí wọ́n bá call it off by Monday. Now, if they call off the strike and the inquest holds, that inquest, the report will be tendered if it's ready. But I doubt if the toxicology is ready. It's only the autopsy that will be ready if anything is ready. So there's still time. August we are already. Kò sí bọ́ọ̀lù ṣe lè sáré rush bury Mohbad before the end of August, no matter what happens. So time to make guests on. So no matter how they agitate.
And no court
kankan sí láyè tó lè issue burial warrant to a family pé they must go and bury their own person. Àwọn family ló bá decide àbọ̀ fẹ́ bury.
Ìgbà tó jẹ́ ká lọ ṣe sáàpù kó tó ti tó 2 and a half weeks nígbà tó ti approve tó ti sọ ní kóòtù ṣé gbogbo ẹ̀ náà la máa tún kà mọ́. So tá a bá sọ fún wọn pé àìtí nǹkan tá a fẹ́ fún wọn ní August 7 kò sí tó lè ṣe sí because àwọn kan ti dìlé ìwà tẹ́lẹ̀. Ẹ bá rántí pé wọ́n ti lé wà ní 2 and a half weeks. So ìgbà tó dé approve ẹ̀ fún wa tó sign ẹ̀ ìgbà yẹn ló máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kà. So ẹ̀yin tí Wùmí ẹ̀ sunkún dáadáa ṣe rí wọn tẹ̀ ń gbé sí yẹn ìlérí Olúwa kó lọ sùn yẹn Wùmí ti pa ìlérí Olúwa sùn ẹ̀ ti já bọ́jọ́ tí Wùmí ti pa bọ́dì ló dẹ̀ kù bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ má sunkún mọ́ gbogbo ẹni tí àwọn jẹjẹ ń bú bàbá yẹn.
Next week they will be defending the nurse from next week because anytime we are anywhere anybody that we are dragging.
Ṣé wọ́n á defend the nurse ṣá?
Wọ́n máa defend nurse.
Tọ́ba ti lè lọ defend nurse wọ́n ti fún ara wọn send the signal pé tòótọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ nípa Wùmí ò tọ́ máa ní.
The government has told you that the nurse gave everything that the nurse gave was in the right proportion, the right measures, and that it was not
principal suspect.
Wọ́n ti wá bọ́ ṣe máa exonerate nurse nìyẹn náà. Wọ́n sọ pé everything tó fún was in the right measure, the right proportion. So she didn't do anything. There was no overdose. There was nothing. There was no trauma. There was what they exonerate nurse now. From that, they are toxicology. They exonerated her. In their conclusion. That's why they say inconclusive.
So I just want to ask, what was the first hospital that Mohbad was taken to?
Kuramed. The one close to the house is just 1 minute from their house. 1 minute.
Okay, so upon Kuramed did he landed at Kuramed alive or dead?
No, Kuramed brought in dead. He was brought in dead. Kuramed, BID.
Okay, did Kuramed issue any report?
That's what the police said.
Like Perez?
Police said that the Kuramed issued a report. Perez issued a press statement, but Kuramed issued a report. That's the one that the police called death certificate. But you see, between their house and that Kuramed hospital, that's just a few seconds away. That's where the person that was taking them to the hospital touched Mohbad and said his hand was cold. Do dead bodies get cold like that within minutes or within seconds?
No, because I just wanted to ascertain that because I strongly think that the nurse is just there to create a smoke screen. To create a narrative that she made Mohbad alive. Meanwhile, Mohbad might have been dead before she came.
Definitely, from the way it's found now.
Yeah, because if you read the Perez hospital report,
they said that there was no sign. It was discovered that there was no sign of life, no cerebral or peripheral pulse, no heartbeat, no recordable vital signs. Yeah, and then they said his pupils were fixed and dilated.
Yeah.
It takes 19 hours for the pupils to be dilated for their.
Thank you. You know, they've been dodging to say that one. Thank you.
It takes 19 hours before it takes 4 to 8 hours before the pupil. It takes 4 to 8 hours before.
He had been dead for much longer.
Yeah, because according to the report, they said it was. Yeah, it was. They noticed a sign on attempting CPR, which is the cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Rigor mortis was observed, and the person has already said it. So the police, rigor mortis takes 4 to 8 hours plus, and then stiffening of the dilation of the pupil takes 19 hours. So there's a possibility that they're not scared and they're dead. And then the police issued, and we can see that the report that was issued by the police is just report of witnesses and eyewitnesses anyways, you know, because some of those things some of those
as narrated by the person they wanted to shoot. As narrated by the person they wanted to shoot. That's that report.
I'm not sure. Yeah, because I don't think they interviewed Spending or they got the account of Prime Boy. It was just the account. It was a one-sided account.
No, I think some of them gave reports. They tried to pick from here and there, and because they couldn't really ignore the fact that it bled profusely, they put it in there. They threw it in. How did they justify the bleeding?
But by himself,
he hit the window.
Mohbad wrote a report, but the report was not acknowledged.
I know.
It wasn't taken into consideration too.
I know. That's why they had to put that in. You know, their report is kind of disjointed. It has a bit of everything here and there. Sometimes you look at that report, it doesn't flow. You understand? The way they wrote it, there's no flow in that report. You see that they brought in different things. So that report is shady.
Yes, it is. So I believe the nurse is just there to create a smoke screen, like a confusion.
Yeah, just
Mr. Crocodile, sorry to interject you. Sorry, do you have the press what is it called? Press statement. Can you please read it for us, please? Sorry, thank you.
Yeah,
so that was on the 25th of September 2023. Press statement. The attention of the management of Perez Medicare Hospital has been drawn to the misleading and false information regarding being circulated in some social media platforms that Mr. Ñûűrse Ọládìméjì Alọ́ba, aka Mohbad, died in our medical facility. We consider it pertinent to put on record that at about 4:30 p.m. on the 12th of September 2023, the lifeless body of Mr. Ñûűrse Alọ́ba Ọládìméjì, aka Mohbad, was brought into our medical facility, and our medical team immediately sprang into action. And after assessment, it was discovered that there was no sign of life, no central or peripheral pulse, no heartbeat, no recordable vital signs, and his pupils were fixed and dilated. On attempting CPR, which is the cardiopulmonary resuscitation, rigor mortis, which is the stiffening of some parts of the body in relation to death, was observed. And the person who brought him to our facility was informed that it was a cause of PID, which is protein dead. Upon inquiry about the circumstances leading to the emergency, our team was informed that the deceased was being treated at home by a nurse, and she administered injection on him. Our team thereafter advised that the body be taken to the nearest government hospital where it can be deposited in the morgue. let it be known that Mr. Ilerioluwa Oladimiji Aloba A.K. Mohbad was not a patient of Perez Medcare Hospital and was never admitted at our hospital at any material time whatsoever. Also, the nurse who was said to be administering treatment on him at home is not a staff of Perez Medcare Hospital, and a video of the medical facility circulating in the media space in which the late Mr. Ilerioluwa Oladimiji Aloba is seen alive and receiving treatment. It's not Perez Medcare Hospital. We are compelled to issue this statement to set the record straight and correct the wrong and false information being circulated about Perez Medcare Hospital. We urge everyone to desist from spreading false information and be mindful of the sensitivity of this matter. While we express our condolences to the families and friends of the deceased, Mr. Ilerioluwa Oladimiji Aloba A.K. Mohbad, we also lend our voice to the call for thorough investigation into the circumstances of the sudden death. Thanks. Signed, management. So,
Thank you very much. So that hospital was the second hospital, and that hospital is somewhere in Osapa, London, which is maybe some distance away from Orchid Axis. It will take about 40 minutes to get there if there's traffic. If there's traffic.
It takes 40 minutes to get there.
If there's traffic.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, that day was a Tuesday, which was a work day. It then means that if they're going through to Osapa, London, they'll be driving against traffic. Because at that time of the day, there's no traffic on that side of the road anymore. Going towards the island. Do you understand what I'm saying? Going towards the island from Aja or from Eleganza, wherever they turned in from, will be against traffic, and it will be free flow of traffic. So there's no traffic there. Going back home, there may be traffic because of people closing from work and driving towards Lekki, Aja, towards Chevron. Because that Osapa, London is before, if you're going from that Orchid, Osapa, London is before Jakonde, just before Jakonde. Between Agungi and Jakonde is where you have Osapa, London. Do you understand? Okay. So, if you know that axis very well, that's some distance from Orchid, because you have to make that U-turn by the toll gate, and then you go back, you come out by the conservation center, make a U-turn by the toll gate, and continue the journey. That shouldn't take more than 30 to 40 minutes, but they claim that it took 20 minutes, which is also a lie. There's no way. They made it from Orchid Road to Osapa, London in 20 minutes.
Okay.
So you see, their story doesn't flow. First of all, the one from 1 minute to Kurame. From Kurame to Osapa is not 20 minutes. Yeah.
And it's not enough time for rigor mortis to set in anyways, and for the people to dilute. The
rigor mortis has already set in before they left home.
Yeah.
They had rigor mortis before they left home, by my own assessment. From what I'm seeing.
If they're trying to go with the narrative of the nurse rushing into the hospital or those things like that, it's not enough time. But for rigor mortis to be noticed by the rest of the hospital, simply means that Mohbad was already dead before the nurse came. Anyways.
Yes. That's what it is. Even if you aggregate all the time that they spent from the house all the way to Perez Hospital, it's not enough time for rigor mortis to set in.
Yeah. I think the nurse is just going
So,
with the script.
and that's why that nurse is being shielded from investigation, from interrogation. Do you understand? Because they know that nurse was just an alibi, and if she has to talk, she will say what she's not supposed to say. That's why they're hiding her. Even in court, you recall that when they requested for the nurse in court, the magistrate said there was no need. You know, she turned it down sharply.
Because
why?
At the end of the day,
Somebody that you say is the principal suspect, and you don't want her to come to the coroner anyway. Pardon?
Yeah, I was trying to say that
at
the end of the day, Mohbad was not kept in a morgue because they just used that hospital drama to, you know, put a message out that Mohbad died as a result of the nurse administered by the injection administered by the nurse. You know, the point I was trying to say is, the issue of them rushing Mohbad to the hospital is to create a narrative that Mohbad died as a result of the injection. Meanwhile, Mohbad has died before the nurse actually came. So, and the nurse is to go with the script, is to go by the script. And to also link the cause of Mohbad needing the injection to, and to link the cause of Mohbad needing the injection to Prime Boy. You know, because they said there was a fight between Mohbad and Prime Boy, but they omitted the fight between Mohbad and his wife.
Yeah, that's it. Even the fight between Mohbad and Prime Boy, police report said that when there was a vehicle blocking Mohbad's vehicle at Ikorodu when he was ready to leave, and fans and the crowd were beginning to build up around him. Where were those people in that crowd? Where were those fans when Mohbad and Prime Boy were fighting? That nobody has any record of that fight.
Yeah, and Prime Boy said Mohbad was just like, just prodding him. You know, when two friends
are just
prodding him. Guy, come out, guy, shift, guy, you know, two friends are just prodding his friend to leave. So before it become like a fisticuff, the security stepped in and advised Prime Boy to leave, and he left.
And that's why I asked that there was no report of after Prime Boy reported to the chief priest. Chief priest left what's his name, Prime Boy, on the stage and went down to go and meet Mohbad. And nobody had anything about what he did, how did he settle the fight, what happened before they left, how did they leave. The next thing we heard was that Mohbad had died by Tuesday. Do you understand? There's a lot of gap. From the time Prime Boy reported to Chief Priest to the time Mohbad died, what happened from that spot?